I think... So without the game playing, I am live.
Hello, chat.
Confirmed.
Huh? Okay.
Because I do see that's where water's coming from, so I mean,
Yeah.
it has to be water.
I think that's like the edge of the map
So
there.
we'll start the game.
Oh, where we are to the west? Yes, I agree.
Yeah. There's 2 iron nodes.
Several power slugs.
Regular.
That guy.
So far, so good.
Alright. It's just more of an operations thing. Just gotta
Probably eat some nuts.
Okay, I actually was able to start the game this time.
Nice.
I think we're good. I think we're gonna survive.
Hell yeah, we're good. Great.
I'm more of like a,
Great.
neutral. Just straight neutral.
Wow, that was weird.
That was enough tech issues to last the entire week.
Yeah.
Go smooth.
Yeah, Friday's gonna go smooth.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, for real.
You already have a headache?
Yeah, it's okay. Hit myself in the head.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, there's 2 of them.
Come up.
Fine. It's fine.
Oh my gosh.
It takes 4 hits with these for these guys.
Yeah, but that assumes that I would ever be able to hit them at all, since I'm not the host.
Right.
Yeah. Net code, like, I could. Could I hit them 4 times while there's 2 of them without dying? Low odds. Yes. With a gun, easy.
Matt, it says that
The following instructional video is a
climate associated locations with people
It's a pioneers.
It says what now?
that
Hey, can you set a push to talk?
Yeah.
individuals, etc. Then to have a higher system to
Make sure to report all
Shot you!
That's what they discovered though.
Someone's asking,
Weird.
how do you guys so consistently do like, the cops and beat during like start in 2014?
Yeah. Okay. That is a spot where we're good.
Oh, and also
Oh yeah, that's one of those meaty boys.
Makes sense.
Yes. Great characters.
Took us
7 years ago.
7 years. That's it. That's the entire.
Did it for 7 years for no reason, but
Yeah.
to entertain yourself and the other person.
Yeah.
Hey, look, water. Fuck. Fireball boy. I don't have the health.
I'm on my way. Live. Whew. You need some healthy bits? I only have 5.
I've got like 20.
Oh, good. I'm gonna keep.
Yeah. I've got 35 left.
Ooh, that is a lot.
Yes. So we need to get to the other side of that. Assuming that we can. That's the thing, is I can't tell if this is valid. Yeah.
Expiration soon is at 100%. Remember, efficiency first.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't seem like rooms out
Yeah.
that thing, so I assume we can go over there. Oh yeah, there's stuff over there. We can go that way. At
All
least
right.
A little bit.
Well, I'm gonna go the dumb way. I think.
Welcome to Planet Massage 2,
Okay.
your designated sector in the binary star system of Akita.
I'm near the slope over there.
I am Ada, also known as Artificial Directory and Assistant, tasked
whatever.
to support pioneers, such as you, in their mission. You are the third of your sector to survive planetfall. Congratulations.
Oh, I think I know where this is.
Note, Objective-based introduction initialized. Welcome to onboarding.
Alright. What do we got here?
First objective. Please dismantle the drop pod. The resulting materials will be repurposed to construct a habitat and utility base, from now on referred to as the hub. Note: Fixit Incorporated is cost-effective and efficient. We do not waste.
Okay.
All important Fixit data and communication is recorded and stored in the codex, including these steps.
All the tutorials, message, and emails will be saved in the codex. Press X to open the codex. Cool.
Second objective. Please ensure you have your Fixit Incorporated Xeno Zapper equipped before leaving the drop zone. Note: According to Fixit regulations, every pioneer should have access to a means of defense against extraterrestrial threats. Third objective. Please familiarize yourself with the resource scanner to find iron.
Find iron.
Note: The acquisition of iron is considered essential in preparation for all future objectives.
Need a scan for... Okay, I'm pressing V. This one's the closest. Hey, OP Optig Op. What's up? How's it going? Alright. Plenty of food. What happens if I jump? Ouch. Yay. What the? All right.
Fourth objective. Build the hub. Note: To complete this objective, the resources salvaged from the drop pod will be consumed. Caution: Ensure the hub is built on spacious open terrain, close to the presence of iron sources. Failure to do so will likely result in non-optimal progress.
Okay. Well, looks like this is a good place then. Let's see. Improve the efficiency of the hub. Best to build near iron nodes. The hub is... Yeah. Oh. Can't afford invalid aim location. What does that mean? Oh, because I'm trying to build another one. I see.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Hub Feature Manual Craft Bench. Hub Feature Hub Terminal. 5th objective, complete Hub Upgrade 1. Note, the Craft Bench and Hub Terminal are essential for progression to the next objective.
Rewards. What's it cost? Iron rod. Okay. Select a recipe. Okay, iron rod. Hit board. Alright. So we need some iron. I had to put on some headphones.
What's that?
It's so good.
What'd you say?
I had to put on some headphones. I was getting some weird echo.
Yeah, that'll happen. That'll happen.
You
don't know.
gotta get some nice, comfy headphones that you don't mind wearing.
These are pretty comfortable, and I don't mind wearing them. I just like not wearing them.
Fair.
I'm more or less in the same boat. And I mean, I got kind of big ears too. So.
I mean, headphones are way more comfortable than my helmet, so
Well, that's probably true.
I don't really, they don't bother me. But,
Way more or less.
But if you don't have to wear them,
I would really prefer not to, yeah. Oh, you can pull iron out of the ground. Well, that's cool.
yeah, you don't apparently have a chisel with you. It's not perfect.
And you're strong enough just to chip it out.
Yeah. It's a very rich deposit. That's probably why we're here.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it.
Alright. I wish I set up my chat to give me notification when people talk, but it doesn't make any noise.
In what is it called?
Restream.
Oh, in Restream. I'm no Restream.
How do I tell how much? Oh, I gotta make iron ingots? Okay. Oh, I see. You gotta hold the button.
You can actually hold spacebar as well. And if you hold spacebar, you can alt tab out, and it will just work. We'll just hold it down.
10 of those.
Game hacks 101. How to hack your spacebar.
Or most buttons in Windows, really.
Yeah.
What? I got it. Okay. Cool. You got storage now.
Welcome to the future.
Yeah, so when you skip the tutorial, you basically start with all the resources you need to build what you're doing right now.
I gotcha.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Building Workshop,
is
Equipment,
nice. I don't
Portable
like when a
Miner,
game's like, "All right, you did the
Inventory,
tutorial,
Additional
you don't get,
Slots,
like, this
Hub
stuff."
Feature,
Yeah.
Personal Storage.
You're like, I don't want to do it every time.
Sixth
but I
objective,
kinda do.
complete hub upgrade 2. Note, portable miners require no power and will mine a node until their inventory is full. Note, multiple portable miners can be used on a single node.
Look at this. We're not doing sticks. We're not doing logs. We're not doing mud houses. This is iron. This is brick. Copper. Big time, baby.
Yeah.
So I can't. Okay, so I can't have stuff in storage if I want to be able to use it.
Right.
Gotta be in your pocket.
The point is you'll eventually build stuff out so that you don't have to worry about having things in storage because you have conveyor belts tied up to storage that go to other things that process things for you.
You wanna make me a craft bench real quick?
50 of these.
I want nothing but.
Let me go get some iron.
There you go.
Okay. Oh, you're putting your leg out?
Yeah.
A little sniffle bug there.
Yeah.
He looks pretty proud of himself.
Oh, she's ready to go. Think the jealous soul. Already got 200 words just talking
Alright,
about
generators
planets, so
have
gotta write
full stack
500
of 200
words.
not just biomass.
You've got to write 500,
Oh yeah, but
Yeah, for my
not
discussion
these, but
board.
biomass.
and you've already got 200.
Yeah.
That's the good stuff.
Yeah.
And then my
We
3
ended up having like
responses
6,000 leaves. So,
each have to be
Oh no, that happened.
300 words each.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They have to include references in AP format. APA. Like, what the heck?
Gotta love that APA format. But you can just tab space, or tap space, and it'll keep crafting.
oh really? You just tap it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's way easier.
That's way easier. Yeah. See, I used to, put like a jar of nickels on my foot pedal. This is better.
Yeah, I agree.
Having to use a weight on a pedal maybe isn't the best way to make your game.
Oh.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Hub feature, Biomass Burner. Scanner feature, Copper. New buildings and recipes, which can be found in the build menu and craft bench respectively. 7th objective, complete Hub upgrade 3. Note, connect buildings to a biomass burner for power. Note, buildings such as the smelter require a recipe to be set. Advice, automate the smelting process and use portable miners for optimal results.
Hmm. How is copper ore gotta be up this hill? What are these? Berry nuts. I know when you're gonna need some leaves.
Yes. It's an exciting part of streaming. Crafting. Starting at a crafting bench.
This is it. This is what the people are here for.
Whoa. Oh, Jesus.
Brings in the views.
Everybody's crafting today. Oh, more biomass. All right.
That yellow little jiggly button on screen gets you going.
Yeah. Sparks flying and everything.
Oh yeah. I think it's meant to be a torch, so it
I just encountered a fire-breathing creature.
Oh yeah. How'd that turn out?
Not great.
Yeah, they do a lot of damage.
I'm still alive. Oh, this is sulfur, not copper.
Copper looks blue. On the ground.
You look blue. How all this copper is like up at the top of limestone.
So you need that too.
Being protected by this modeling. Okay, well, I think I got the hang of it.
You probably do. You've done this before.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna jump. Ooh, there's a little fairy flying around here.
Did they attack
Right.
you?
Oh, did
I
they?
was thinking the big one. The little ones attack you, yeah.
Yeah, depending on which one it is.
Oh, it was a little one.
If it's a little one that looks like a firefly that starts flying at you and then it hits you and then you lose life, that's the one that hurts you.
Hmm.
Yep.
No, it was a little one that looked like a little person flying around.
Yeah, those ones don't hurt. I don't know if they do anything. They might just be flavored.
Like,
Delicious, delicious
Nutmeg?
flavor.
Yeah, exactly like that.
okay, well, if you feel comfortable joining us, you should pop up, hopefully, near where we are. You'll see us on the map.
Oh god. Well, I just found copper and now I got this little speedy guy racing around me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they take 4 hits. Your best bet is to wait for them to charge and then jump and time your jump so that you start landing on their back and you just hit them twice.
Yeah, I figured that out.
Okay.
It was,
Find them.
well, I felt pretty accomplished.
Well, you're a pro gamer. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to stream. They don't let you stream.
Yeah, pro, elite gamer. Yeah, they don't give you a stream license unless you,
Yeah, you have to apply, and to get a license to stream, you have to beat Pac-Man level 1, and then you know you're pro.
a license to stream is a license to dream.
Wow. I had no idea, but I like it.
Be the name of your book. I won't read it, but I will buy it.
Just to support a friend, right?
Exactly.
It's gonna be sitting there like holding up the edge of your desk.
Yeah. And I'll be like, what'd you think of the book? And you'll be like, yeah, it was great.
It
What was
was
your-
exactly what I needed.
I'd be like, what was your favorite part? I like the part where you talked about streaming for a long time. Yeah, that was my favorite part too.
The prologue was really, it really touched me. There was
It was
the
exactly
prologue.
as long as it needed
well,
to be.
I guess it was a table of contents.
Yeah, the acknowledgements? I don't know.
Look, if it'd been
But you
any
acknowledge
shorter,
me
I
because then
don't
I'll read
think.
it.
If it'd been any shorter or longer, I don't think I would have liked it.
Oh boy. I think I'm gonna die. Yep. That's a good time to... Let's see, do exit
Right
to main
on,
menu.
there's a random storage box right outside. It's basically all biomass. I just needed somewhere quick to store it.
Well, I built a miner.
That sounds delicious.
Wait, a miner or the
Miner Mark
biomass?
1. Yeah, I used the biomass to make a miner. That's how that works.
It's been out of grass, but it's not very good, honestly.
It's not digging very quickly, no.
Moldy. It
Did
smells
you-
like peat.
Did you bring any copper back?
Yes, I'm making copper ingots right now.
Dope. Well, in that case, I'm gonna throw some biomass into the power system and
Yep, the power system already has biomass. Yep. You
Keep an eye on that power capacity.
wire and cable to build stuff.
I will need cable to to hook up the thing.
Okay, I just gave you half of my cable, wire, and concrete. Which should be enough for the first one, and then by the time that's done,
Well, because I'm gonna have to come back and make the stuff to make the smelter anyway.
yeah. Are you doing iron?
Oh yeah. So I can get the miner built.
It's really bizarre because I have a shotgun mic. It should not be picking up that off axis.
My mic does the same thing. So it makes it really better. It's not just you.
We tried to improve his. Oh, he's in the game.
Yeah.
Probably because I got no sound treatment in my house, so it just echoes off of everything.
I mean, if you put just like a couch in there, you should be mostly fine.
Or are you still streaming in your Harry Potter closet?
What's that?
Are you still streaming in your Harry Potter room?
No, I moved it out into the living room.
Oh, that'll. Honestly, they should be, because I assume you have normal living room stuff in there. It should do most of what a sound treatment is going to do, such that it shouldn't cause you, like you were saying, that you shouldn't be getting too much off-axis stuff. I would think, unless you had like a really.
I mean,
Portable shower curtain, and then a thick green blanket.
Is onto something.
Yeah. Then you just need one extremely bright light above that highlights all of the missing hair in your head.
Perfect. Yes.
And then you can use the green screen, and it will dampen all the noise inside and out.
You also should get like.
I'm stuck on the missing hair comment.
Hey, we're almost 40, dude. And Ryan's in here, so you got.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm starting to get a bald spot in the back.
Oh, yeah. That was 18 months.
Alright. I'm starting to realize that I wasn't ready. Because I have no idea what's going on here.
All right. Hit
Well-
Q. Hit Q to bring up the build menu,
Uh-huh.
and that'll show
Space elevator.
you. And what you would.
Don't build that.
Don't build that yet. That's very large.
Well, you just set up a mine, right?
Yeah,
A mining
I can take it
system?
all down and pull all the resources and walk him through doing exactly this. I'll just take it all down.
That'd be helpful.
I think by the time you've gone through building exactly what I have here, you'll go, I see.
Okay, so you're over here.
Yeah, but I'm pulling stuff down. I'm gonna go throw it in a box and tell you to grab it. Where'd you put the? I'm just gonna put the box.
It's on the other side. It's on the west side,
All right.
like to your left.
Where'd you go, Gitch?
I'm just jumping around. Where are you?
He's
I literally just came back to where you were.
hit B, and that's your headlamp. B for white orb.
All right, come with me. I gotta throw some stuff in a box so you can pick it up.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Too much in that box. I'm gonna build a different box.
Like I said, it's all.
Then I'm gonna throw some stuff in a box so you can pick it up.
Did I pick all this up?
Yes.
Hold on, I gotta equip my weapon here. Hold on a second.
Yep, good choice. Gotta get your two-prong ant-face taser ready. Yes,
Okay.
and then everything in that storage container take, you may need this as well. Try taking that too.
Okay, I'm gonna work on milestone.
Alright.
Why did it?
You may need to leave the box and go back into it.
There we go. But I just got stuck on the open codex
Oh yeah.
thing.
All right, you're gonna come over here. This thing in the ground is iron.
Yeah,
You can tell because it says it's iron, and you did the tutorial that showed you what it looked like.
right.
So we don't really want to throw a miner on it. We don't want it to sit here and smash it with our hands. So you're gonna hit Q.
Okay.
Go to production and find the miner. You see there's a bunch of other crap here.
Miner Mark 1.
That's it. And you'll see like where it kind of wants you to put it, right?
Okay.
Um,
Did you put one down already?
no, you just did.
No.
I don't have the menu open, so it couldn't have been me.
I guess it just clicked the button. Okay.
So we don't really want it facing this direction.
Okay.
As you can see over here on this side, there's like the out arrow. So if you hit F, it's your take things down stuff. You just hold it at it.
You get all the resources back.
Yeah, you get 100% back.
Okay.
I was gonna have you take it down and put it back up anyway. So.
Okay.
But we do want a miner there, so go to the miner maker thing, and I believe mouse wheel.
Yep. Mouse wheel will change the.
And we kind of want it aiming roughly east, roughly over here.
East is
Me.
this way.
This compass at the top.
It's kind of towards this open space over here. Yeah, that's
Where are you?
right.
Okay.
I'm the wiggly guy.
There's
Perfect. Yeah, that's
so
about right.
the compass at the top also has a player icon at the top.
Yeah, but when he's behind me, it's to the far left or right of the compass. So
Yeah, so he doesn't know if I'm actually behind
Doesn't-
him or what.
doesn't really.
All right. So we need power for this.
Okay.
And the only way we get power right now is coming off of the butt end of our hub over here.
This little guy.
Yeah, move the little guy. You can see I threw one down. So you
So-
just go to your power line.
Power line.
Yep.
I'm guessing I click here and then I gotta click over to that guy.
Yep. And it should be dragging like a telephone pole. Can you kind of see
Yep.
that?
Yeah, I did.
Yep. So
It's got power now.
it probably can't run it. Oh, dude, it ran it all the way here.
Yeah.
Jesus. All right. Long ass way.
Yeah, I didn't even have to run over here. It just magneted it to the thing. And
Yep. It has a very long draw distance of where you're able to build. It's very nice.
that is nice.
Like when it's tell enough, here it goes. Now we're gonna want to make a box for it to output its iron into,
Okay.
and we want to put a little space in between in case we need to do it. So somewhere over here, find a box. I think at the storage container. I think it's on storage.
Over here.
Yeah, roughly here. 'Cause there's this tree in the way, so the tree is really cool.
I would say one of the biggest lessons to learn is space things out more than you think.
Space is your friend.
You don't want small, compact, really efficient, like core things that has no room, because as soon as you have to upgrade, you're gonna have to tear it all down and rebuild it twice as big. So
Yeah,
if you're like,
that's
that should be
about right.
good, do another like 10 meters.
Yeah, but that's plenty of space. Because it also takes resources to connect things, so there's a happy medium of, oh, okay, how
Yeah.
far do you want to go?
Okay.
We're gonna run a conveyor from this thing to that thing. It should be your hotkey 3.
Oh, it is hotkey 3.
Yep. And then stick it straight into its butt.
Uh-huh.
Look at it go.
That's easy peasy.
It's not too bad, right? Some games have much more convoluted constructions.
Yeah. And I can just stand up here.
You sure can. I mean, it'll run you into the wall eventually.
What is does this just sit here?
That the storage box just sits here.
Oh, there's so much iron now. Holy cow. Okay, cool.
And if you go look in the box, you can see it's literally tin.
So I can.
You know?
So now we got lots of iron being made.
Raw
Yep.
iron just being cranked out.
Nice.
And pretty soon, you're gonna start down the track of the math of this thing, which will actually enjoy.
So what I want you to do is at the other end of this thing, you're gonna somewhere over here put a smelter, which is gonna turn into the iron ore. You're gonna hook a conveyor from this box up to the smelter, and then out the other side of the smelter, another conveyor to a box. And I'll let you figure out.
Okay.
And it'll need power. This is a way better tutorial.
Yes.
So, look, we're gonna need one of these. It's in there. Make it happen.
Ryan, do you have a cement on you?
No, I give it all to Hitch. Okay. A large amount of iron.
Sure. I'll just get that.
Straight from the horse's anus.
Right. The horse's asterisk.
Mm-hmm. The Eye of Sauron.
Yep. Okay, I'm seeing now where you can get yourself into some logistical traps.
Yes.
Wait, is there any way to like zoom out?
Yeah, there's a way to play for but I'll look it up for you.
No, I'm just trying to like. It's difficult to figure out precise. Anything. It's all right. I'll just swag it.
What I'm gonna say is don't worry too much about it being nice at the moment because we're eventually gonna raise all of this into like a horrible industrial health facility.
Yeah, and you can also hold control when you're placing items to set to the 8 cardinal directions to the environment. Like if you have a miner and then a storage unit, then a smelter, you can build them all in the exact row by holding the control. And you'll see like the little green one.
Okay. Okay, so oh, it needs power, right? There we go.
It's running.
Yeah, just like that.
You gotta chug it out into a box.
Yep,
Beautiful. Look at this guy.
it's doing its thing.
Now you can kind of forget about that for a while.
But I want to admire it.
Oh, you can go like, yeah, rub it, like, give it a lick.
Like duh.
Yeah,
But we have to do the same thing for the limestone and the copper.
Okay. Well, where's all that?
if you hold V, it'll
Oh yeah,
be on
that's
the
right.
scanner, and there's limestone pretty close to here, so you can probably go set that up. I may not have enough resources, but I am making the stuff.
Milestone reached. You have unlocked several structures aimed to provide
There's copper only 100 meters away.
factory infrastructure
We have 2
and
miners on there
improved
already.
overview. Building
and I
these
was,
will provide a grid for more advanced
Okay.
organizing
I'll do the
and
copper, you do the
sectioning
mine.
of your factory.
Okay.
Make it up completely on your own already.
Uh,
Did you say nipples?
no sniffles. I gotta go grab my cat. I'll be right back.
I heard.
So I gotta say, this is the second time I've gone live and somebody's come in on the YouTube side and been like, "Hey, guy," and I don't know how I feel about that as a salutation.
Yeah,
Well,
unless they're like
own
an
it.
actual friend of yours or something.
Yeah,
Just
it's weird.
just own it, you know.
Well, I mean, I would have if chat had alerted me that somebody said anything, but I think by the time I noticed, he was already gone.
What if I addressed you as "Hey guy"? Would it bother you less because I already know you, or is it just in general as a greeting?
I think it's just that it's a stranger. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, for one
Milestone
thing,
exchange
they're
concluded.
also
Fix-it freighter
presupposing you're
re-entry
a guy
complete.
to some level. I mean, they can hear you and see your picture, but they're also there might be some levels of assumption there.
Genders are constructs.
Yeah. I don't know if they don't. We have a whole bunch of people calling you "Hey guy" the way we all do, and that's literally how we start every sentence. So we're like, "Hey guy."
Yeah, I don't. It's not so much that it's a gender thing. It's just
Weird greeting.
yeah. It's almost hostile. Feels hostile.
Sure. Yeah, it's like if someone says like, "Hey my dude," and you're like not actually friends with them, you're like kind of hostile.
Yeah.
Hello, best friend of mine.
Yeah.
What?
Or if they're like, "Hey chief,"
Oh yeah.
You know?
That's a good one.
And their name, because I'm looking at it now.
Yeah.
It seems like a bot.
yeah, that's.
PXD.
I said OP dig OP when I said hi to him, but
Mhm.
you know. Okay, so I need encroaching others' clearance. Is that-
Are you streaming as well or no?
No. I guess I could. Yeah, why not?
you.
Why the fuck wouldn't I?
What is encroaching others?
I'll change
It
my
needs sky clearance. It's not tall enough.
Oh,
change my stream title to include both of you. real quick.
so this
Or you're gonna have to take down the existing miners also.
Oh, I have to take them down.
Yeah.
I see. Should I take the limestone out of them first, or
You pick them up, it'll collect it.
I see?
Good questions. Because we've played enough games where it wouldn't do that. And
Right.
it would destroy the miner if you tried. You're like, why?
Yeah. I need another iron plate though. Bill, how are you, man?
I'm full.
Blood brothers forever. That's right. Well, see, it's not awkward coming from you though. So the craft bench is occupied. Come on, Gandarf.
You want? Hold on. There's one out here, right here. Hitch.
Hmm?
Hey, hitch.
Big itch.
Hitch.
What?
You ran the opposite way. There's another craft bench right here.
Oh, okay.
In case I'm showing that way you don't have to wait in line.
Gotcha.
It doesn't matter which one you go through.
Okay.
You can actually build another one if you hit Q.
Yeah.
Under production at the bottom, there's workstations. You can build a craft bench. They're pretty cheap.
Okay.
It's like one thing that we do is when we're building like a whole mine setup, if it's like 400 meters away, we just build a craft bench out there and just build everything that we need out there.
You know what, Bill? I take it back. It was the most awkward thing I think I've ever experienced.
I have to remember to tell you properly. Game capture is on.
Okay. Now I do this. Alright, let's see.
That'll do it. Look at that. I'm streaming this.
Alright.
Hell yeah.
Does it tell me that my miner's there? No. Sure doesn't.
No, you just have to remember kind of where to go.
You can build, eventually you'll be able to build little beacons that allows you to remember that stuff.
I gotcha. But eventually is not now.
That's quite a while.
Oh, we're only using one of the things here.
One of the shoes.
Oh, I don't need a bowl. I need... There we go.
The other thing I'll say, if you're ever connecting power and you see that the power line is 3 out of 4, just make a second one right next to it. Don't let it use up the fourth one.
Yeah, it is not a bad idea to have like an
What
array.
I don't know what that means.
All right, so change what you're doing, cancel building that pole, and switch to something else.
Okay.
And now hit 2, which I assume you haven't changed your hotkeys.
Oh, okay.
When you aim it says 3 out of 4.
Yeah.
Finish that last one. Just drop it right next to it, and it'll build a pole like right here. And that one will then have 4 connections you can make off of it.
I see.
And
Not
that
too
way you
close.
right, and not too close. They're close enough. It's fine. But you can run a wire between those two. So hook them up.
Oh, I gotcha.
And that
Yeah.
way, we don't have to figure out what we're disconnecting later on, because you notice that these power lines are running off into the distance. We don't know what they hook up to.
Yeah, I
You know,
gotcha.
have to chase them down, 4 hours from now going, what did Gitch build over here? And is it ruining things if I cut it off? The answer is probably yes.
Oh, it's a lizard doggo.
Are you going to get copper?
Yeah.
All right.
I had to build the stuff I needed for it.
Oh, you're going to set it up. You're doing the whole thing.
I'm doing a thing here.
Whole
Okay.
thing. Okay.
Okay.
120 per minute.
Milos is high. Yeah, that was basically. What he really did was he ran into the room, swatted a ball, went meow when I looked at him, and then sprinted out and slid on the hardwood. But
So does limestone smelt into anything?
concrete. No, not at a smelter, at a constructor.
So I need not build a smelter.
Yeah, don't build a smelter.
And I chop trees down.
Not yet.
We will unlock a chainsaw eventually.
Yes. And
Once we get that, you can chop it down.
So you're telling me that when I aimed the opening of my miner right into a tree, it was probably a bad idea?
yeah, you're gonna
Not the
want
greatest.
You're gonna want to do that.
I think I'll make it work.
Okay. I believe in you. What a bench. Bro, what's good, dude? Hey, say hot on, bro.
Lookout tower.
Oh wait, you're on disc. I'm not even sure this is. I don't think I do have disc.
Oh, I can't afford it.
Oh, is a Hal in there?
Well, on the plus side, I can now follow my power lines.
Yes.
Is there like hunger or anything in this game?
No,
No.
food just heals you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they got rid of that annoying shit.
Yeah, they're like, I don't think you're here to play Stardew Valley. And like, I kind of am, but I'm not mad that I'm not. I'm not sure DOCL works. I'm probably gonna say shit like that a lot because anyone who's actually gonna watch me assumes that I'm Dirk.
Well, you know I'm
Little
used
bit.
to it.
Oh, you're you. Oh yeah, I'm more letting Gitch know.
It doesn't phase me.
Well, yeah, I suppose you probably have met a few Dew pros.
Just a few.
Oh yeah, my game probably. Well, no, I don't play games with sound. Sorry. I suppose I could.
This game doesn't have much sound though. Just
No, there's really very. But I play games with like no sound at all, pretty much ever. Because I'm usually listening to music, which I would rather hear than the game.
yeah.
Yeah, that's I don't think I have my Discord routed into my stream. And I'm so bad at OBS that I know I can do it because I had it set up the way before.
He is broke.
It means we overloaded one of the power generators, which means we need to turn the other one on. I got it.
Easy to fix.
Okay.
So you can monitor your power by going up to any basically any light post or power post thingy.
Yeah.
You can hit E on it, and you get to see like power consumption versus generation and all that.
Aha. I feel like I was looking at something and then it went away.
Okay, well,
That may happen.
It had like a on-off switch and then it disappeared.
oh yeah, I flipped the breaker back on.
Ah, I see. So we have power again. So I need to make a constructor. Is that what?
Yes. So when you build a constructor or a smelter, you have to pick the recipe that it's making. So you build the constructor, you choose cement, and then you have that lead off into another storage bin. And then basically that's all we need for quite a while.
Need to make reinforced iron plate.
You'll have to make those manually now.
Let me know if this gives you guys some really weird feedback. I don't think it will, but I don't know what I have all hooked up to.
Okay.
No? Good?
Huh? Oh, I don't hear anything.
I hear nothing.
Perfect.
All right, did you try routing us onto your screen?
Yeah.
The lady brow's there to help. Close it out, right?
Right.
Do you want me to
That's
help?
exactly it. And I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't routing my mic through my mic, etc.
Yeah. Yeah, because we've been there before.
I have done that before while DJing. Understandably, not people's favorite.
It wasn't the best.
What?
Best remix.
Yeah, they maybe people were like, "What are you doing?" I'm like,
I don't know.
really
Did another one, and then you just
yeah.
DJ called it.
What? I did it.
What?
My mouse is acting funny.
Having all sorts of problems.
Yeah. Well, like, it did the same thing that happened when Rhino was trying to show me how to make the miner in the first place, where I just selected the recipe and then it immediately set it down. So,
Yeah, it almost seemed like when you clicked the once, it like double clicked, but it like clicked past the menu.
yeah.
They can hear the disc call now.
Hell yeah.
Which
What's up,
ideal
Derp
if
Chat?
I am insanely,
What's up, Aim?
which is how I know that I haven't streamed anything on Dirk for too long. No one's watching me. Or maybe people just don't know. It's not like I try to get people watching.
Yeah.
They just don't realize, oh, on a day where we're not playing games, we might do something. Just a little you.
How does a watchtower help with organization? That's
That lets you
the one thing that's confused. Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, you can just like go up top and you can, because of the distance that you can place items, you can get a bird's eye view.
Ah.
Otherwise,
you
it's
can
not really
read
that
it from up there.
Okay, we have cement. Oh, I gotta tell it to make cement. Hold on.
Yes.
concrete.
It's the same thing.
Oh, I mean, no, cement is the binding agent, thank you.
Just
Okay.
like, what is it, molten and lava are the same thing?
Even if things are molten things that aren't lava.
I know. It's how to piss off a geologist 101.
Yeah, okay. Oh, thanks, Ange.
Okay, we have a cement production line going.
That's Liddy. What to say? The kids say that, right? Do they still do? What? All my coworkers like 22.
What did they say?
Liddy. I don't know if they still do. Liddy.
Liddy?
L-I-T-T-Y, like that's lit.
Oh.
Oh, they had to change lit because it was too old.
Yep, it's too old.
My God, I've turned into my parents.
See, this the issue is Dirk says that kind of stuff. So
Yeah. Yeah. I also never said bet. Because I never understood it.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
that means like you can bet on it. If you're trying to think of where you would use it as your response, it would be like you could bet on this.
Yeah,
You
well,
say, like, what's the other one?
I heard the one time I heard it used was when Shaq said that he could take a bite of the one chip challenge and not make a face, and then somebody said bet,
Right.
and I was like,
They're like, yeah. That makes sense.
yeah,
Also, Ange, star/Iris says hello.
hello, Ange star/Iris.
They're different humans, but they all
Yeah.
share that element. Pretty sure they're different humans. I can't guarantee that.
Now what do I do? What do we need now?
So now, do you see in the upper right it says we need 150 plates, 150 rods, and 300 wiring and stuff?
Okay.
We need to make all of that, which we probably have most of it.
I'm working on some of the stuff we don't.
And you can come in here and go to this terminal, this one.
And then place things in there.
Yep, dump it in there.
There, I've done my part.
Here it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Crisis averted. Problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got it. So now, seeing that we need a whole bunch more of those rods, you can just make some rods.
All right.
Go to your
Stephen Perez, how are you, man? Welcome. Yeah, it went a little crazy when I put the headphones on, but I'm glad you appreciate it.
what is it, container where you have the iron being dumped off.
Uh-huh.
Grab some and turn that into rods.
Enjoy your walk, Stephen. Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now.
If I were the old person at work, it would be fun, but literally I either work, all the new hires are young people and everyone else is old. So it was actually these old people work. Like, well, no. The funny part is my boss always thinks I'm like 28 or something. He's like, well, when you get old, I'm like, dude, I'm like a year and a half younger than you are. Young compared to you.
Thanks, Stephen. I appreciate it. And now all we need is copper wire.
Yeah, I don't know if
I'm working on that. I've got that.
Okay.
the Mr. Art up there, Mr. Darf,
The Darf.
Darfer. His darkness.
Darf candy.
What is this gonna do for us?
It's gonna launch a rocket to space.
Conveyor
So
splitter.
this is how you unlock new technologies?
Yeah, that's. I'm looking at what it's gonna give us.
Don't change it, by the way. Once it's set, don't click on anything else because you will lose the resources you've allocated.
I'm not. I'm just looking at what it gives us.
Okay. I found that one out the hard way.
I would never.
Don't lie to me.
I'm
I
sorry.
was expected to look up to see that you did it intentionally.
He's already done it and been like, no, fine.
Uh-oh, computer crashing again. I gotta go.
Oh, I'm so man. I guess I'll go through all this limestone in my limestone. Wait, what's going on here? Why did this freeze? Is this full?
No, it just looks frozen. But if you go and look at the container, you'll see that it's still increasing.
Yeah.
The conveyor graphics glitch every now and then.
I see. Okay.
Especially
It
if there's
happens
another player nearby.
Yeah, it happens a lot when you are not hosting. Because I don't really see it that much.
I see.
Since I have the high-speed internet and the more powerful computer, it's usually better than I have.
Well, I mean, I have gigabyte internet and a decent computer, but
I'm just saying, I usually end up hosting when I play these games with other people because
I gotcha. I see what you're saying now.
I know what I'm stepping in.
I'm smelling.
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
I'm smelling it.
Where's
So, am I not able to put iron in this storage thing because it's being?
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts
No,
can
you
now
can.
merge, split,
Yeah,
and
you can
lift
just
to
dump it back in
increase the
there.
complexity
You'll
and
need to
efficiency
go
of your
back in.
factory.
Whoever goes into it last
We
is the
encourage
person
you
who's
to
gonna be
consider more
likely to be
verticality when
using
it
it.
comes to factory logistics to streamline short-range transportation. The productivity display will help you measure and improve the productivity of individual buildings to aid with optimization.
It's not letting me put my iron ingots in here.
Did you leave it and open it again?
Ah, that did it.
Yeah. What probably happened is opened it and then I opened it, so it gave me priority, so you could look at it, but you couldn't use it.
Ah, I see.
Why that's how that works? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not a programmer, so.
Honestly, I would prefer that to be able to look at it than to not be able to access it all, which is what most games do. They're like, you can't go in it, someone's in it, and you're like, just let me. I'm just trying to find where I put the concrete, man.
Yeah. Then I'll go throw my limestone down here.
Yeah, you've got the vision here. I'm looking at your limestone setup. Probably a little bigger than it needs to be, but that's really not much of a complaint.
And for some reason I have a bunch of concrete.
Well, I mean, that's good. Just if you throw it in one of the boxes up there, we will use it for various productions. I actually had to just go get some, so I should have said something, and you would have been like, yeah, I got a ton.
Yeah, I suppose I shouldn't have just dumped all that in a storage box because I'm probably going to need it to build stuff. But,
Yeah, ultimately.
oh well.
Oh, well.
Let's see.
We're gonna need some biomass burners pretty soon.
Yes.
Pod
Probably
launched.
something What?
What does pod launched mean?
It means you hit the button, and if you see in the upper right, it says pod will return in blah blah time. Also, it means that we got the new tech. You
We now
launch
have
pods.
splitters and mergers for our conveyor belts, as well as elevators.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about to get crazy.
Yeah, it sounds like
Yeah.
it.
Let me come show you what a splitter does. We're gonna go over to the old
I
facility.
come over to the copper. You can see a splitter and a merger. I already have it set
Oh,
up.
all right,
And I'm at the copper, so just run to me.
here you are. Go look at him. And,
Southwest. What up, Git?
Right.
All right. So, you're already familiar with this whole setup, right? You got a miner,
Yeah.
does thingy, and you've got smelters, right?
Yeah.
So this is a splitter. What it does is every up to 3 different things, it basically rotates from one to the other belt.
Gotcha.
So right now, it's sending 30 per minute on the left belt and 30 per minute on the right belt. Now the right belt is full because the smelter is full. But if I were to go here and remove some of the ore, you're going to notice you're going to notice a pattern of you see an ore, you see a gap, you see an ore, you see a gap.
Gotcha.
Right?
Yep.
So if you go up to the smelter and you hit E on it, you're going to see on the left-hand side and the right-hand side, it'll say 1 copper ore 30 per minute and 1 copper ingot 30 per minute, right?
Yeah.
That means it takes in 30 ore per minute and spits out 30 ingots per minute.
You get real detailed on this. I like that you're like just going all the way on to load balancing even.
Yep. So what we're doing here is we have coming from our little conveyor belt, which does 60 per minute, we're splitting it up into 30 and 30. So we have 2 smelters. So we're using 100% efficiency
Gotcha.
with our current iron ore.
So we need to do that with all of our locations.
That's
Yes, but it's
exactly
not
it.
always like 30 and 30. Sometimes it's 40 to 15 and 30 to 10, shit like that,
Okay.
or 10 to 45.
40 is
so
the worst number possible.
yes, and so if you really want to get into it, we have made some really convoluted systems to make it work.
Yes.
Anyway, so we have a splitter, and then on the
45 limestone per minute and 1 concrete, 15 concrete per minute.
yeah.
So it can
And,
take
like-
in 45 and it spits out 15.
Right.
Hmm.
That's exactly
But the
it.
belt will spit in 60, so it's going to back up.
Yeah.
Which
is-
typically you want things backed up.
Yeah, that's
But
why
only
we put that's why we put the storage container with the raw ore, the raw materials first. That way, when it
Buffer
backs
in
up,
there.
we're still getting some.
Yep. You put the buffer in there so that it's always still working. It's doing its job. And or so that when we know we're overloading, like if we're pulling more of the resource than we're really using, there's a delay before it totally runs out.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you can overclock things. Really.
Yep. So it'll be like, oh, we're making too much for a while, but then we were making too little, but it had made so much for so long that it's literally a buffer. It's just like you know what a buffer is.
Yeah.
So then on the opposite side of the smelters, we have a merger, which
Yeah,
does
that
the opposite of a splitter.
Puts them both together.
Yep. And it rotates from one to the other. So, and it does take into account things like belt speed, like the belt Mark II that we're going to get pretty soon does 120 units per minute instead of 60, which is what these are.
Can you adjust these things, or
Nope.
do they automatically adjust?
Nope. Eventually, you unlock the belts. You can't adjust the splitters. You can't. Eventually, you can get smart sorters and smart mergers. That like you literally program in like, all right, I want these guys to go in this way and this.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's a long ways away.
It's going to be a hot minute before we start doing too much of that, but get out there.
Okay, so I'm gonna start.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start working on the limestone shenanigans.
Perfect. These are 30.
So the splitter is always gonna do 30 and 30.
No, it will do whatever the belts coming in and the belts going out can do. The splitter has infinite speed.
Yeah. So if basically, let's say you have a 60 belt going in and a 60 and a 120 belt going out, the 120 belt is going to get 2 for every 1 from the 60 belt.
Yes, exactly.
It's a weird relative math.
Yep, it's literally based on the ratios on what's going in and what's going out. And of course, if you're only bringing 60 in and you have 2 things that are 120 going out, they'll be equal, but they're only going to have 30 each because that's all there's going to be. You get a headache yet?
I'll figure it
You're an
out.
accountant. This should be
Yeah,
easy.
you'll figure it out. You're a smart guy. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone.
Yeah, we don't want the army to know.
Yeah, see? Trying to keep it on the DL.
Yeah, I've been trying to keep it on the DL for 15 years. So far, it's worked. So
Right. It was just that one time you were talking about Doppler radar on helicopters. You learned your lesson right then and there.
yeah, the Doppler effect. Yeah.
Yeah, the Doppler effect and choppers. You're like, oh, right, don't say that.
What is,
You're gonna
oh,
see
this
these-
guy's a fire spitting guy. I don't want him to see me.
No, they suck. Well, they spit. I hate them.
He just vanished. So I think I'm all right.
That sounds right.
Okay, can I drop a splitter right in the middle of this?
I'll head over
You'll
to
have
you.
Take the belt down, put the splitter, and then rehook up the belts.
Okay.
You don't need to. You can put a
Ooh.
splitter right in the middle of the
Did
belt.
they fix it? Dope.
Yeah.
Before they didn't work when you did that. Like you could, it just didn't.
Yeah,
actually
you just
happen.
aim it at the belt.
Oh God, he sees me.
I'll kill the guy. Don't
But
worry.
The splitters and stuff are why we put the
Maybe.
space between the boxes.
Oh shit! It's that big guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
it's a big
You guys
spitter.
stay away from him. Just don't even. If it's a big boy, you fucked.
Oh, and he's not even doing any loading animations. He's just sliding around.
Oh, no,
Ouch.
These are iron. Iron.
There, I got him.
Yeah, I'm definitely not able to just place mergers and splitters in the middle of existing belts.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't have the resources, so I'll let you know.
That'll happen too.
Interesting. You should be able to. I've never had a problem with it, but again, it might be a host thing, I guess.
I mean, it's possible. That'd be weird. That'd be a very weird host thing.
Yeah, because I've never taken down a belt to put a splitter or merger in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's funny. I've spent so much time taking down belts and stuff.
I started this, then I ran out of resources. So
I got it. I've got the stuff to do most of this, I think.
I need iron. It's over here.
Yeah, we got a pile of it. Local bear, local bear, local bear.
And it's
Or
like
no.
sometimes you hit tab to close a menu, sometimes you have to hit escape.
Yeah, that's yes. It is. Again, it's no pimp code. This game actually works, but you do have to finesse it.
I've made a mistake. There we go.
I'm glad that you recognize that.
I figured out how to fix it.
You're a hero.
Thanks.
Just anyone fixing their own mistakes. Jeez. You're an angel
Hey,
right
I
there.
was able to put a splitter right in the middle.
Huh. I gotta take down this power line real quick. I'll try it again. I may just have been placing it weird, but it would be really fascinating to know I've been doing it wrong my whole life. Not surprising. It's kind of my MO. Oh, of course there's no power. Ooh, I am definitely going to overload the system doing this. So,
Oh, I don't have anything.
have you built any of the bioreactors, Mr.
I have
Garth?
not. I
All
have
right,
not.
I'm gonna put up a couple because if I actually turn on the other half of that system, we're gonna have issues.
Yeah. I'm working on this milestone. That way we can
Yes,
work on the next level.
yes. I really like having 3 people. I think it's about the ideal number because someone's like, I'm on milestone. The other 2 are like, where one person hopefully is going, I'm learning how to build new things and play, and someone else is like, I'm making this work. Is that okay? And they're like, yes, please
Yeah.
do this. Someone please be making it work.
And copper. Yeah, the copper's over this way.
Ah.
So eventually, do we like have all these things that are far away come closer
Yes.
to us so we don't have to run to them?
Yes, at first. And then we start to make a sky factory where everything's up on platforms and we have a whole bunch of zip lines that lead us all over the place.
Zip lines and hyper tubes,
Mm.
like Futurama.
And
I
then we
like
hook
the
up,
sound of that.
We hook up so we'll build like a busts where a whole bunch of resources are funneled into one area, and then we'll run like factories off of like a main resource bus kind of system. And we'll have drones that move shit around, we'll have trains. Yeah. You'll see.
This
Yeah, we
sounds
got
awesome.
process.
It gets pretty awesome. We don't need this storage container, so I'm taking it down. I would say as far as the games, because there's a few different styles of these types of games, right? There's like Green Hell in the Forest, where you kind of build like the parts of walls and do that to assemble things.
Yeah.
There's like Empyrean and Space Engineers, where you build like chunks of like the building and the block and stuff. 7 Days, kind of that too. This one, where you actually place down the full building and then do the manufacturing, I really think that this one is up there with Factorio for just having done this part of it the best. Because there's a few others like Vulcanoids and things like that are okay. They're fine.
Yeah, I've a couple friends at work that play this, and it's always looked interesting.
Yep. Shit.
What is this shiny thing up here?
Does it look like a gas cloud or like a
Ooh.
light bulb?
A Sumer sloop.
It's a work in progress.
Oh yeah. That's one of the undefined resources or something like that.
Yeah, they don't have a use for it yet.
But pick it up, why not?
Got it.
You
Right.
should Zoidberg every thought. Like, pick it up, why not?
My
You're not sure.
my suit told me that it strongly advised me to grab that resource. So
Oh yeah, it was like, this is the one, and you're like, is it?
yeah. That I strongly advise you to take this for your own. Don't let anybody else have it.
I can't wait for a future where we have like AI built into like our clothing that goes, you should buy that. It's a good deal. And you're like,
Lizard doggo.
Yeah, you can actually eat the lizard doggos, and then come your friends, and then they bring resources just randomly.
Oh,
you fight.
No.
he let me
That's all
pet
I-
him, and then he ran away.
Yeah, that ain't too bad.
I think they eat the barrel nuts, I want to say.
Yes. Which I just love the name of. You don't like barrel nuts? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Make sure
Merger.
either this. Okay.
Milestone reached. The molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, will allow R&D to provide new technologies, items, and buildings based on samples collected in the field. To ensure a greater chance of success during exploration, an upgraded tool belt has been provided, as well as an object scanner and beacons.
Hey, we
Note,
got beacons
the
now.
object scanner requires calibration via the MAM to enable detection of specific objects.
You can't run power from building to building.
Nope.
No, not really.
You wouldn't
Some
want to
buildings-
anyway.
Some buildings you can pull a power line off of, but not all of them. It's inconsistent, so I just wouldn't.
Well, I can't afford a power line anyway.
That's possible.
I need cable.
I've got cable. I'll throw some in a box.
What do you feel? Are you getting a pretty good grasp of all this?
Yeah, I think so.
It seems like you are. I feel like I gave you the most basic rundown tutorial and you were like, yes, I'm building factories, it's fine. It's usually a good sign when someone's like, yeah, no, I just went and built the same thing elsewhere. And you're like, no. There are lots of people we've played games like this with where you can show them something like that and they'll figure it out 50 hours from now. They're like, what? All right. We have 4 iron smelters going. What do you think of that?
That's
We got a
exciting.
MAM as well.
It's really upsetting, actually, because it literally just points straight back into the core of our base, which I hate. But there's nothing to do. I guess I could turn it all around.
Just remember, this is a temporary base until we get our sky platform.
Yeah, it's just there's nowhere to make steel or iron plates, rods, or nut production based off this because it leads back towards our Yeah, I'm gonna
New
have to flip
recipe
all of this
unlocked.
around, which is totally fine.
New research available
Wait, can't
in the
you?
map.
Yes. If you hold control with the removal tool out, you can remove a whole bunch of stuff at once. But be careful.
I made a story and everybody else was like, I chose this planet. Blah, 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 why? Blah, 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 this might happen. Blah, 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 that.
Yeah, a lot of people do the bare minimum. That just means you'll get
Object
a good grade.
object
Took
scanner.
down the other factory. I think I did.
It's
Or I mean, parts of it anyway.
it's always blown my mind how people get bad grades online.
Look, I have 5 references.
Yes, for a 500 word.
Yeah.
Oh, I was figuring this out.
Oh,
But I see-
I was just
New
hooking it back up
resource
because I
added to the
accidentally took down a
resource scanner.
whole bunch of stuff. So feel free to readjust it. I was just reconnecting it because I'd taken down every power line between here.
What happened? Did it not? Oh wait, that's what happened. Okay.
First.
Did it again.
Thankfully, deconstructing is pretty quick, and you don't lose anything.
We now have six power shards when we unlock the ability to over.
We do have several. All right. Hi, buddy. Okay.
Doggo.
Doggo. Watch out, Mr. J.
Encroaching others' clearance.
It means either there's something above it in the way, or it's in the way sideways of something.
Oh, this is not okay. Hold on. Does it not? There we go. Hello, Nora. How are you? There we go. Well, I'm doing all right. Just figuring out how this whole shenanigan works. Why is it not? Did I mess up? I messed up. Failed N. I'm not sure what that is.
No idea.
Oh, no, not November? No, well, there are other things to be more concerned about, I feel.
All right, Lizard Doggo. I tried to be your friend. Fuck right off.
Is this not powering?
There may be no power going to the wires. If you remember, I did say I took down a bunch of stuff in between, so it's possible I didn't hook it back up correctly.
Oh, jeez.
I know.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
failure.
I got it.
A
Don't worry.
lab
You'll have power in a
for
second, sir.
Thursday.
Please just calm down, okay? Calm your tip.
Technician is on the way.
Sir, do you have power now? Is that okay, sir?
We use like a
Yes,
microscope that's not really a microscope. It's like
A macroscope?
in this thing.
there's power. There's what now? Microscope. It's not a microscope.
Yeah, we use a microscope in.
Oh, I gotcha. Did a virtual microscope? She's doing her classes that have labs. She's going to online school, so she had to look through a microscope that was virtual.
Yeah. No, I love this game, Knight Rider. I'm consistently torn whether I like this or Factorio better as far as
The
the
thing
factory
is,
development.
I know what these tissues look like when I look through a microscope already. So I knew it was a neuron.
Well, there you go.
Boy.
All right, so they're going in at 45 per
In the
minute
really early stages.
out at
You can tell
15.
because there are trees still.
Okay, so I think we'll be all
Yeah.
right.
Well, that's the next thing. Obstacle
Oh
clearing.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh
We on it.
gosh.
Merger.
Okay, I've now got 2 constructors making concrete.
Oh, Lord.
Good.
Oh my
Yes,
God, I'm
because we
not good
will
at
start
this.
eating a lot of concrete really shortly.
Vertebraes. What tomorrow?
So we'll leave it that way actually, because there's no need to combine them.
Okay. Now what do I do? Oh, we got other stuff that we can...
Where is...
Alright, what that?
Psych.
Gonna need some reinforced plates. I feel like I made a bunch of screws. Did I put them down somewhere?
I don't recall you making a bunch of screws, but...
You know, the days are blurring together. Maybe it was yesterday.
Oh, yeah, yesterday we made a bunch of screws. Not today. Not yet, anyway.
Got it.
Okay, so the iron comes out of here. Goes way over to... Oh, wow, we got lots of
It's getting
smelters.
crazy. Oh, you wait. I'm about to put in the next 3 stages of the iron system. This about to go nutty. Knight Rider, do you like watching this one more, or is it? I mean, I could see that because Factorio is definitely 2D Super Nintendo graphics. So, yeah, if you're watching one, that this is definitely the more visually appealing.
I'm making
I think it's-
screws.
Dope. At some point, I think this game will easily pass the complexity that some of the other games like this have. It's just relatively new. I mean, what, guys? When do you think this came? This is what, like 3 years old at the most?
Yeah,
mean,
it
it's
came
still
out in
early
19,
access, but-
2019.
Yeah. I mean, pushing 3, not like it's probably like 2.5. Yeah. Yeah, it's good stuff. What was it? Plates.
Alright, I'll be back.
Okay,
I was about to do the same. I'm gonna go get some water. I shall return.
I'm all alone.
All alone again. No one here beside me.
Oh, I should eat some food, I guess. Get my health back. Those over there. Look at some wire. Down 77. I almost made it. Let's see, get some more copper.
I'm back.
Hey, welcome back.
I heard what you were saying. No, I didn't.
No?
I was trying to come up with a bit or something. I'm like, I got nothing. I got nothing.
Oh, interesting. You can pump
All right,
the...
I'm back.
Hello.
Lol.
Hello.
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 Bruh, what up?
Oh, there's no power. Okay.
Oh,
Dude,
dude, I'm like making copper wire.
bruh, you making wire, dude?
Yeah, bro. I don't even know how to do that.
Nice.
But I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I
got
don't
a chunk
have
of
it.
copper and like I take a hammer and I just make it so thin.
I don't know why that
Bruh.
made me laugh specifically.
It's so fucking stupid. The
Like, it's
cadence
so thin, and you're like,
is
what?
like so thin.
You
What?
Alien organisms.
Look, it's so ductile. I just draw it out to like a really like small like lumen is cool. Or no diameter lumen would be at the interior of God.
Oh,
Like hot dog in the hallway.
chura, bro. Yeah, I said chura, bro. I don't know what that means.
True, bro.
Perfect bait. Ooh ha ha. Oh, I was gonna do that.
Milestone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Damn it.
Biofuel
You're
will
too
ensure
slow.
maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in
tell him-
biofuel
you tell him,
production,
Chrissy.
you are now capable of removing foliage that consists primarily
What'd you
of wood.
say?
Additionally,
She said too
ROV
slow.
inflated your pocket
I couldn't
dimension.
hear over the AI talking to us.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm gonna build some chainsaws.
Chainsaw.
Let's see, what do I need?
Bonesaw is ready.
What is number 4 on my hop thing?
Don't. So when you make a conveyor belt, it has to sometimes put in like a little like stand for them to go on, but it does it automatically. So there's no need for you to ever use that.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna make my splitter number.
Yeah. It's one of the most unnecessary hotbars. I don't know why it's even on there. Because it probably would take about 8 seconds for the devs to remove it. But
I
also-
use it very, very occasionally when I have to line things up perfectly on cliffs, but that's it.
Sure. Yeah.
Can you build a biomass to solid biofuel maker?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Or-
I should do that.
Actually, I'm right next to it. Never mind. I'll take care of it.
You're on it?
I got it.
What are we doing?
So he's all right. Show him how the power system works.
Okay. Come on over here, brother man.
Good sir. You
So-
need to
so
take
look
a
at
look
these-
at the
these-
powerification.
Yes. Well, you see what here happens is we take these plants and we put them to the grinder, and that creates power.
That's basically it.
But yeah, so if you click on it, you'll see that it in the top left it has like a biomass. You can have up to a stack of something in there, and it creates a certain amount of megawattage every how many seconds.
Oops.
And you can see, you know. So basically, what we unlock now is we have. So you could put wood, leaves, or flowers in here, or you can take the wood and leaves and turn them into biomass, which is what you see here, which is like a compacted, well, biomass.
Okay.
And now there is we just unlocked the ability to create a solid biofuel, which takes a constructor. So this storage container here is what I had set up earlier that has literally completely full of biomass.
Oh.
And so now I want to take, this is the out port here, you can see because it has like the little yellow angle. So over here I want to build a constructor that constructs solid biofuel, and then build a second container up on top and have it loop up to the top.
See,
Do you want to do that, or do you want me to do it? That's the pod coming back from space.
Oh, what does it bring us?
It's empty. It allows us to start inputting resources for the next milestone in the top right.
There's a delay between when we send it and when we can start using it again.
Aha. Okay. So the constructor.
Yep.
You're gonna have this feed into the constructor.
Yep. And I'm going to create solid biofuel.
Uh-huh.
Then I'm going to build another storage container on top here.
Uh-huh. You gotta do an elevator up, or?
I'm just gonna do this here.
Oh, I see. So you don't, okay. So you have a little bit of control over where your conveyor belts go.
Yes.
I gotcha.
But you see, so that number 4 thing you were talking about, you see this little stand on the junction right here?
Yeah.
That's what that is. They automatically get built.
I see.
So you don't ever have to worry about it.
Which is really nice, because it'd be so tedious doing that all the time.
And then we need some power.
So how do you make biomass?
At a workbench.
Yeah, come on over here to the workbench. Let's see.
So you guys manually made all that biomass?
Yeah, but it makes really fast.
It's really quick. So if you like, I put some in the storage box as well. But if you go down to the bottom of the list in the craft bench, you're gonna see biomass, leaves, wood, alien carapace, alien organ.
Yeah.
Generally, don't use the organs until we make sure that we don't need them for research anymore. But for the rest, yeah, easy.
So I have organs.
Just throw them in the box.
Yeah, I'm actually about to do the same.
I also have alien organs.
Wait, you have normal organs and alien organs? Where do you get the normal kind?
Well, they're in my body.
Ah, yes, that I understand.
Okay, so I made biomass and put it in here. Where do you want me to put the organs?
In the box.
Oh, the alien organs.
Yeah, the external organs that you have in your pockets, go ahead and put them in this personal storage box here.
Okay.
That's where we put most of our.
You should keep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still using those.
Yeah. Okay, good. I was just,
All of them? Are you sure? Don't be greedy now.
I mean, what's your appendix doing for you?
Well, I mean, I guess I really only need one of some of them. I could give up.
Yeah.
What about this mushroom?
The bacon
Oh,
mushroom thing?
No, the Sumer Sloop whip.
Oh, yeah, just throw it in there too. I found one as well.
I need to eat.
You need to eat?
Well, my character in the game needs to eat, I should specify.
As in you're hurt?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I'm like, wait, what?
You just unlock a hunger mechanic that we're not dealing with?
Why are we not having to eat?
Okay. This is perfect. I've now gotten to the point. So is there, Anywhere that I can get food?
There should just be some in some of the boxes. Otherwise, they're just around and they're kind of hard to find.
Okay.
Well, they're hard to find in this exact vicinity, but if you just explore a little bit, you'll see them. I have 18 nuts on me, so I can give you some. They refill a block per. Otherwise, just run around and you'll see trees that have nuts on them, and you get 5 nuts per.
You're gonna love my nuts.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a lot of nuts.
That's
I
a
will
lot of
go
nuts.
search for the nuts. I'm glad you told me about the flashlight, because otherwise I'd be running around in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
Like an idiot.
Yeah, like a total
Goddamn
moron. What is this thing?
It's pretty vague. I mean, I don't know where you're going with this.
It was like a little parrot.
Was it?
Oh, it's parrot.
I just killed it.
Yeah, that's what you should do.
I mean, they don't do anything. They just run
Yeah.
away from you. You don't get anything from them.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I kill them all the time too.
Stop you.
It just looked like it needed to be killed. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those.
Yeah, I got you.
It had a very
See, that's how you say that. You just like that.
murderable face.
Yeah. I know lots of people like that. I've never even seen most of them.
What the hell is this thing? Oh my god. It's coming at me. Oh Jesus, this thing is fast. And it's disgusting looking. Oh god, and it really hits hard.
This sounds like a problem for you.
Yep.
I'm going through in my head the 3 or 4 things it could be, being like, none of that's good.
It's
At
like
first I thought it was maybe one of those giant fucking bouncy boys, but nope. They don't care about you.
it looks like a Zerg.
Is it shooting stuff at you or not?
No.
Does it rush at you?
Yeah, it was fast. I got away from it. But now I really need to eat.
Well, like I said, I have like 18 nuts. You can have them.
Have you made chainsaws yet?
I'm literally doing that right now.
Because I really need a lot of trees taken down. It's the bane of my existence at the moment. It's just fucking trees everywhere.
I need the big thing right now is I need 12 more reinforced iron plates, so that's what I'm working on. Getting those.
I could make like 30, so I'll just go make some.
Okay. And I need a bunch of screws.
I got a bunch of screws.
I mean, like I said, that's what I'm working on literally right now. I have
I have 32 screws.
That's I need about 700.
Well, I have 32.
Hell yeah.
Well, I've made you 12 plates.
Okay. Throw them in the box, and I've got the screws being made right now.
Alright, what?
They're reinforced iron plates, right?
Yeah, and you said you needed 12, right?
Yes, I have 3 out of 15.
Wow, there's so much going on down here now.
Yeah, just wait.
What is this thing doing? Iron plates.
Probably not done is what they're doing.
Iron plates.
Yeah, I'm halfway through a copper thing, but there's too many trees. That's why I was like, oh wait, chainsaws.
Yeah, so what we're doing down there, Gitch, is we're making the iron plates just because we need a lot of them. But then we're also going to make a bunch of iron rods, and we use those iron rods to make screws. So I'm going to automate it making rods, screws, and plates. And once we get to that point, we're not going to mess around with shit down here anymore. We're going to start building the Sky Factory.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Once we have those, basically we need concrete to build all of our bridges and flooring for the Sky Factory and the walls.
Okay.
So
So honestly, if you want to work on making either a lot more concrete or a super robust facility on concrete, I've got them at it all.
if you hold E and look for more limestone, there should be some pretty close by. You can start setting up multiple locations and having a conveyor belt and all close by.
That would be really helpful, actually, because we're going to need Probably
We're gonna-
get you to 40 or 50,000.
Yeah, the two things that we need the most in the game is concrete and screws.
Yeah,
So
just somehow.
Hmm.
You end up going through so much concrete. Because you use it for all sorts of weird iron reinforced stuff later on in the game, too.
yep.
Gotcha. Boy, this is going to be a pain in the rear.
Uh-huh. What part specifically?
Moving.
Oh, well, we're not really going to move. We're just going to build a platform and then continue to
No,
build.
no. You misunderstood.
Oh, just running and walking? Is that still hard for you?
No, just moving the limestone from here to where I want it to be.
Oh. Yeah. Yep.
It gets easier and easier the more you do it.
But also, yes, I mean, it will. You're not wrong. You know, I have faith in you, despite my better judgment.
Well, I'll get there. It's just going to be a lot of complaining.
See, that's what I'm here for. It's really the tone of the complaint. You have the sound down to a level of mastery that I'm really studying.
All right, 3 chainsaws made. I'm putting 2 of them in the personal box.
Having only met 2 warrant officers, I'm pretty sure that's where the mastery level comes from, but I'm not sure.
And I also put in some solid biofuel so you don't have to worry about it. You can just fucking go right.
Thank God.
Oh, time to clear cut.
What did I come back here for? Oh yeah, I need one of these things.
Grab the chainsaw.
I did.
Yeah.
You can use it as a weapon too.
Yep. It's not as good as it should be, but
it is potentially better than your biozapper, though.
As long as you can hold it on them.
Right.
Wait,
Is it as good as the...
Wait, it doesn't have biofuel.
Yeah,
You have
go
to
get the
grab biofuel from the box.
from the top
Let's see.
box.
I put 2 stacks of 100 solid biofuel in the personal locker storage.
Yep, I found it.
Thank you, sir. Well, yours.
Oh, you're welcome,
okay.
sir.
You're welcome, sir.
Here we go.
Oh yeah. Also, the size of the teeth on this thing would make this a horrible chainsaw.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this thing is beautiful.
Is
Yeah.
it not?
It gets rid of so many problems.
This is gonna make all my complaints go
Yep.
away.
For at least a while, right?
That's how this game works. Like, I really can't stand this part of the game. It's like, oh yeah, that's just because you haven't unlocked the thing that makes it go away. Oh, how do I do that? Just keep playing. Oh,
Yep. They knew that was annoying. It's annoying on purpose. Oh.
Yeah, though that's even worse though.
But then they made it easy to fix. Like, by playing the game naturally, that part will just stop being annoying, which is why it's so annoying, because you're supposed to be like, thank God I fixed that.
Yeah, I suppose that makes sense.
And it only took us, what, 2.5 hours? something
It's a
like that?
feature.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
I mean, being
how long have I been
annoyed...
streaming? None. 2 hours. Not even 2.5. Like a little under 2 hours actually.
Right, so being
Oh
annoyed at a
Jesus
low level-
Christ! I looked at my watch and I looked at the Zulu time.
Like, oh, it's 5 in the
I was
morning.
like, how did that happen?
both of us have to get up in the morning too, so
Yeah,
usually we wouldn't do that.
that's what.
Yeah.
That's, I
Unless
was
we're
like-
playing, except when we were playing TSRP, we would lose track of time completely, especially early on.
Oh yeah, all of us, I think everyone playing that ruined their life and sleep schedules so badly in about late June, early July, and then went, we got to get a handle on this.
Yeah. Oh wow, the sun is actually shining in our area now that I've done the best thing that humans can do.
What? Cut down
Yes.
all the trees?
Yeah, clear cut.
All the trees.
Yeah.
all the wasteful trees.
Okay, let's see now. Let's plan this out here.
I like to hear that.
You know it gets real when you pull out the pad and paper and be like, all right, I've got 120 coming out.
I'm not quite there yet on this build.
Hey,
Yeah. The screw factory is the first one where sometimes you have to rely on like whiteboard logic.
Yeah, the screw factory is no joke.
I really appreciate the terminology here.
The screw factory.
Yeah.
That's working for you.
Yeah, I like it.
When you see it, you'll go, oh. What else could you call it?
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping.
It's going to be a while. It probably won't be done. It will be nowhere near done today.
We might get it started.
I mean, I feel like making the platform is going to take so many resources that it's not going to happen, but...
Yeah.
Do these little bushes respawn? Is that what's happening right now?
Yeah. Little things respawn.
Eventually.
Infinite resources, my friend. That's why we can clear cut.
That's what more means.
Okay, so if this comes off here, so I gotta do the storage thing first.
Yes. You want to put in the buffer and go from there.
I need lots of iron.
Yep.
You know what we have?
Quite a bit of iron production.
I don't know.
It might not be enough.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, it's not even close to enough, but it is what we have.
Oh. Do we have anything making... They're all making iron plates.
Yep. What are you looking for?
There's
Just iron
no
ingots?
power for the rods.
Yeah, the rods aren't done yet because the rods build way faster.
I gotcha.
Like, if you need to make some, it just takes a lot less time.
Okay.
But I am working on it. I get delayed by having to do some clear cutting. Getting to do some clear cutting.
Does a crafting bench require power?
Nope. Just a little bit of iron. I think just some plates and rods, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I always would recommend taking enough stuff to build a crafting bench with you.
Yeah, I try to bring, once we get established, I always bring a full stack of like iron plates, iron pipes, copper, wire, cable, like all the basic necessities.
Yep.
And you'll get a good feel for what they are.
Yeah.
And like 500 concrete at all times. Minimum.
Yeah, later on. I mean, I don't know that we have enough to fully run
No.
all of that yet,
But as you're able to like explore, you're like, oh, I should build a ramp to go get that slug. Well, you can.
you sure can. Get us over here going slug.
Is that like a big old bullet thing or what?
You mean the rapper?
I don't think he was thinking that. The Minneapolis rap scene has pretty much gone dark since the Me Too movement, and
Oh, really?
I'm not surprised.
yeah, because POS was outed. He was outed as being kind of gaslighting. He wasn't doing any of the sexual shit, but he was still kind of a prick. And then one of the other big ones, Astronautilus, was like one of the real bad ones. And both Astronautilus and POS worked with a DJ that was also one of the really, really bad ones. So ever since then, it's gone pretty dark.
See, it's weird that this doesn't surprise me because a lot of the people I used to work food service with were kind of in the Minneapolis rap scene, and they was like, yeah, these people are like giant scumbags, and here's why. And I'm like, well, I don't know if that's true, but I wouldn't be surprised. And then with all that stuff, I was like, no, they were right.
It's disappointing, but yeah, it's reality sometimes. I have a hard time listening to him now, actually, which,
I mean,
Well, yeah, it's
it's their fault, but
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's not their fault. It's POS's fault.
Yes.
Like, but they haven't produced any new music since that happened, except for I think one of the beat makers, Laser Beat. He's made like 3 albums, and Dessa did a couple songs. But aside from that, they've just gone radio silent. The last like official word is they did not kick POS out of the band because they just wanted him to get better. They wanted him to get help and become a better person.
Which, I mean, I can respect that, but also you can kick him out too.
Yeah, it's admirable.
It's admirable to like want to improve him if he looks like he actually could, and maybe it was like maybe I was just a fool and all that shit. You know,
Yep.
time will tell. Time will tell. I mean, at some level, almost everybody is a shitty person at least one thing.
Oh yeah,
And
Nobody's
it really
perfect.
comes down to, like, what type of shitty person are you?
Yep.
I'm bad at mowing my lawn.
Me too.
Really, really quite bad. There's actually a guy who comes by like once every 2 or 3 weeks. He's like, it doesn't look like you mowed your lawn. Can I mow it? I'm like, yeah. This is the cost penalty for me not having mowed it is yes, I pay you to do it.
Yep. I
Do it.
I mow my lawn about once a month. If I
Right.
if I have to, I'll do it every 3 weeks. Like during the summer months where it's sunny and raining, and it's like, okay, well, Bear can no longer walk through the grass without it like
Yeah.
tickling his entire
Right.
body because he's I'm like, all right, I'm gonna mow it for Bear. Fuck the neighbors, I'm mowing it for Bear.
Right. Merger. Merger is complete.
I guess I'm gonna have to build another one.
Do we have tier 2 conveyors yet?
Okay.
That is what we're working on right now.
Nope.
So, if it comes in at 45 per minute, it goes out at 15 per minute.
Huh?
But if each of
What's
those,
it coming in at?
it's coming in
regular-
at 45, but each of those pump out 30
No. What's it coming from the miner?
from the miner.
Should be 60.
So
Well,
the miner
The miners,
tells you the rate that it's being fed into, and then like in the constructor, it tells you how much it can take per minute from what is being fed and how much it spits out. So
well, but if the
you have,
miner's
like, a-
going into a container, does that matter?
it'll
The
go.
belt still has a maximum speed.
Yeah, the belt has a maximum speed of 60, so
Okay.
it's being sent in 60, it's using 40 and spitting out 15.
So, but now it's being sent in 30 because it's going through a splitter.
Okay.
Yeah. Which if it's taking 40 and you have if you're all right, give an input belt at 60, what I would do is I would run 2 at 30 and just deal with the inefficiency. Just accept that isn't perfect. Because
Yep,
otherwise
and then-
your 20 isn't going to get used, right? So
Yep.
I would
And then
suggest-
pretty soon we're going to be able to upgrade the conveyor belts to do 120 instead of 60.
Yeah.
Then it'll be able to take that 120, split it into 3, and that'll be 3 40s. That will be a lot more efficient than what you're doing now.
Yeah. What I'm trying to figure out is it worth it to build another constructor coming off of this mine, or should I just run the conveyor into a couple, like split it into 2 and then merge it back in before these 2 constructors? Then they'll
Without
be
looking at what
getting,
you're saying,
they'll
I
be
feel like
back
you're
to
asking the
60.
right question.
What's that?
I love, without seeing what you're actually doing, I can't fully picture it, but I love the way you're asking the question because you're asking very satisfactory questions where you're like, is it worth merging the splitter before I re-merge the double split splitters? And you're like, yes, exactly. That's exactly it. I'm just going to let you think about it because, again, without seeing it, I can't.
Yeah. Well, unless, because I'll be just going back to. I'm not going to do it that way.
See? You got your own answer.
What I do need to do is figure out, is this full?
That's a pretty easy question.
No, that's not full. Just looks like it's getting backed up. It's not getting. What I do need to do
All right, Blurry. So this game, if you're familiar with a lot of like resource gathering and building games, we're on it's not really a story. We're on an alien planet and we're gathering resources and we're building a gigantic factory. The goal is ultimately to build enough resources to launch our ship into orbit and get off the planet. I'm playing with a couple friends of mine.
Hello.
I'm not sure. How many people can you have on the server? It's got to be like 8 or something.
I think I want to say 4, but I don't know. I think 4 is the most I've ever seen, but that doesn't mean it's up to max.
And we're about to, honestly, we're approaching one of those like cliffs of, I mean, you can kind of see this is starting to get real spaghetti already. Mom spaghetti.
This has
And
we're gonna
get crazy from here. But it's about, I don't know, if you like, kind of gathering games, resource management, production, or if you've ever played like Factory or things like that, it's got similar vibes. Honestly, it's kind of a chill and design game. It's the kind of game where I can sit here and have a couple beers and by the end of it still play it.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, I don't know if it's a great way to do it, but it is what I'm doing. Also, welcome, hello.
Get in there. Yeah, well, we'll see how it goes.
We got. No, I need a merger. After the first 2 mergers, I need another merger, and then I need a splitter. What are Rod's output at? 15? 15. 15, 15. Bingo, bango.
Oh yeah, I need those things. Okay. Well,
Yeah, that's exactly it. It's super, super chill. And you do get attacked. They're at random aliens, but they don't like attack your base unless you do something dumb. So there's a little element of some danger, but for the most part, it's just kind of vibe and build a giant circuit base.
yeah, the danger is such that I've had 3 life for a while now, and I don't really feel the need to.
Exactly. You're not about to die. Now, if you're dumb, if you're careless, yeah, you'll die. You will. Actually, we're probably about to go into the next phase. I kind of really like the effects for like launching the pods, so when we do one, I'll be sure that I'm standing over there and can actually see it for once.
Yeah, I'll let someone else. I've done it every time this time. So I'll definitely let someone else do it.
I'm gonna let Gitch do it. I just want to see it go.
The sound is what's most satisfying.
Yeah, if you have proper base setup.
Are you're expecting me to do this one now?
No, you just hit the button.
When we get it set up, you'll hit the button.
Oh, I
hit the
got you.
button.
I see. Okay.
It's a pleasant button.
Is there any reason not to make a bunch of biomass out of my leaves and wood?
Leave the wood. You can use that for something. I don't remember what. The leaves, no, turn that into biomass.
I have 2,220 wood.
Convert it all into biomass. Yeah, you have to phrase your question correctly. Should I turn my ton of wood into biomass? Yeah, probably. And as far as like we're playing it because they just released an update, so
They're about to, yeah. So we're just playing because we're excited for it.
We just dinking around because we're gonna probably once they reset it do that. It is a big red button with a spaceship on it. You understand? And it has like the most satisfying like what thump kind of sound. Again, if you got like a good bass system, you can like feel it in your lungs. It's nice. It's very pleasing. Like more pleasing than it should be.
Like
There's
smoking
nothing better than a
cigarette.
good with thumb.
No, a thump is humans love a thump. That's why people like guns. Well, it's one of the reasons people like guns.
Wait, how is this still full of biofuel? Oh,
Which one?
being generated.
I have put so much biofuel on there. We literally have 3 containers full of biofuel.
10 to 40. Oh fuck. Okay. Forgot that screw production is so effective. All right. So right now 30.
Okay, so is there anywhere for me to dump this biofuel?
Make it. Yes, they're convert it all to biomass, right? Because I made a second box that feeds into the one box.
Yeah, and
Two
I made
boxes.
a 3rd box that feeds into that. So there are
As
3
many
boxes.
as you need. If you need a 4th box or a 5th box, just keep making boxes.
Yeah, you should be able to find some space somewhere to put your biomass.
And we say this because there will come a point where we're going to use this all. It will all be gone, and we'll go, boy, I need more biomass.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it's going to happen faster than you think, because we're going to go from 3 or 4 power things to 8 to 12 to a lot.
Can I build something 3 high?
Yeah. You can build it literally. You can build it very, very high.
Yeah, I'm not.
I don't know what the limit is, but very, very high.
Yes, Dad, we're winning. We're winning, Dad.
Are you winning, son?
Yeah. Ange goes, done with my meetings. You guys winning? Yep. Yep. Ain't dead yet. Oh, I probably need to. I mentioned this to Gandarf yesterday.
Oh,
But I love the idea of chopping up a tree to grind it into pulp, to process it into some sort of hay bale, to press it back together into like press board,
Mm-hmm.
which we then burn. Why not just burn the damn tree? Like, it's a tree.
because
Like,
you
I
could,
get it for,
you
like,
could burn it
leaves.
so much more burny.
Yeah.
Yeah, burning
Yeah, but you
timbers.
can look at these things. They're just like bundles of. I mean, they're definitely compressed biofuel. But I was like, but I chopped up wood to make this.
Uh-oh,
Could've been-
what have I done?
Oh. You're fine. Let me see if I can actually find that launch button. Oh no, you can't see the launch button until we're ready. We're gonna need. Honestly,
go.
I'm probably pushing in on most of it because I got a lot of rod production and steel production going.
And now how do
think
I?
we've got enough
Can we build
So with the
ladders?
you can, but there's also a ladder up the side of this cargo boxes.
Aha.
Yep, fair question.
Why do I have a bunch
think-
of solid biofuel?
Because you need it to power your chainsaw.
Oh yeah.
So you need at least one stack.
Okay, we've got another container of.
Of course we do.
Look at this little dude. This little guy.
Is it the doggo?
He's just hanging out, living his life. I think they're blind. These little parrot things.
Oh, really?
No,
Yeah.
they're just idiots.
Are they just that dumb?
They got weird beaks.
Pretty rude.
Yeah, seriously.
But
Do you have a beak? Are you a beak expert?
They-
Are you qualified to judge?
yes,
Oh, well done.
it opens in 4 directions, and therefore
Well, I mean, how many beaks do you have?
I don't like it.
Ah, see, different story.
He's a beakist.
Yeah, he's prejudiced.
I will be right back. I'm gonna go get a drink and let the puppy out. Until then, enjoy the music.
Okay.
used up enough of the copper that the copper miner kicked in at full power at the same time as the iron ones all kicked in. That
Is our
what I
hub our hub ones?
Yeah, they were on.
But
It's
what's-
probably just if all of our miners are on at once, I bet we just blow a fuse,
Yeah. We blew these.
Oh,
which means that the power turned off.
I see.
I didn't reset it because it's just going to pop it again.
Yeah.
But I'll be able to fix it momentarily. I just
Yep.
put its rocks. Blowing a fuse isn't the worst thing in the world because all the conveyors keep working because they don't need power for whatever reason. It's probably powered by magnets.
Yeah. We don't know how they work, so it just kind of.
PFM.
Magnets, how do they work? It's like a thermos. How
PFM.
does a thermos? Oh, go ahead. What?
What's PFM?
Pure effing magic.
Yeah.
Pure effing
Yep.
magic.
I hope that I grabbed all the things that I needed before I ran all the way back here.
Probably not. Not by any judgment on you, just that's how it goes.
Yeah. The world be the world the way is.
Some people think be it don't what it is. They wrong.
I didn't.
Yeah, some people don't think you be the way it do,
But it be.
but it be.
Now that everything is so clear cut, it's like super easy to find my way back.
Yes. That's
Right?
why we did that. We're like, no more trees.
That's why as soon as I could, I was like, all right, chainsaws. We have so much more room now over on the northwest side.
Yes. Oh my god. So I'm just throwing in a power facility up here. Go and turn it back on if you've got if someone's over there.
Yeah.
We've definitely got enough now.
And it's on. Max consumption is 105, production is 105. Yep, we're running at 100% capacity right now. And our total capacity is 160.
All right, so we're running at full capacity for what we're doing.
Yes.
But if 160 is our capacity, we're good.
Yes, we're. Sorry, I should say everything that we own is running.
And we have
However,
excess.
yes.
It do be
Looks like we have four biofuel reactors that have no fuel in it yet, which is
really?
good. Yeah. I'll fill them. Yeah, these four here with the red antennas. They don't have anything, or they're not on, which is fine because we have an access of 50, so we can just fuel them up and turn off 3 of them.
Yeah. We really should
Yeah.
put together another solid fuel constructor. Just because we're plowing through that faster than we're using, or than we're.
I love every time my chainsaw comes out.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna. Are you working on that other concrete factory,
Yes.
Gitch? Okay.
Yes,
Yes,
I
I
am.
think it is.
I was gonna head over there and help you out with it if you want it, but if you got it, then I'll leave you alone and find something else to do.
Start building a platform. It's platform time, baby.
I think I'll be okay.
Yeah, well, that's why I wanted to help him out with it so that I could get more concrete.
Yeah, just take.
platforms.
Do you need concrete? I got 300 on me.
I have 377. I will need more than that.
Yeah, clearly. I would say start building the way up there. Start scoping out where you want to begin it. Unless you've got an idea already.
Well, let's see. What's the highest point? I mean, we got a bunch of huge ass cliff sides. One that looks
I
like
feel
a
like
really
we're gonna go out over the water though.
yeah. So how about the little pillar that has the yellow slug on it? That's our
That's our
main
base.
floor. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
And if you look
'Cause we're gonna
across
go-
from that to the north, if you could come here for a second.
I'm on the way.
This is starting to annoy me. Or not annoy me, but concern me. Not even concern me. Amuse me. Look north. Doesn't that look like a really stubby fat dick?
Which, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All
right.
Which? Oh, yes.
Yeah, no, yeah, you can see. It's like a Coke can. All right.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, I played it before. Because we've played this. What is this?
I have 170 hours on it.
No, but I mean, is this our third or fourth iteration
Hmm.
in a
For
major
you and I,
Yeah.
But definitely
Yeah.
not for me.
it's at least our fifth.
Okay.
Because we had a first one, and then a second one, and a third one where we built a platform and everything. The fourth one we started last night, and so this would be the fifth.
Oh, sure.
And that's assuming I'm not forgetting any.
Yeah, and there might be small ones in between. Yeah. Okay. No, this game's great. I think I'm only 100 hours on it, but also they were very efficient 100 hours. All right, rods. What was I doing? No, don't do that. Making reinforced plates is what I'm doing. Oh yeah. Because what we're gonna do is have Mr. Gitcho over here launch a rocket.
I'm super psyched.
Oh, good. I was assuming the person who's asking about it's still here. If not, then it kind of doesn't matter. But if they are, and they are, Blurry's still there. They can let me know when they're gonna watch it, because you want to catch that rocket launch.
You know, do you guys know why you can't hear a pterodactyl go to the bathroom?
Because they're all dead.
Peace sign.
Because the P is silent.
But they're extinct also.
But the P is silent.
Well, I mean, but yeah, if you think of a reptile like that is gonna be related to a bird, they don't have a cloaca anyway, so it'll just be kind of a mass. So don't really have pee.
But the P is silent.
I get it now. Yes, of course.
Yes.
Seriously, then. Yeah, if this is what you do anyway, and this is like a fun version instead of a horrible version, then yeah, I can see this being very, very good stuff.
All right. Here we go.
What are you gonna do?
Hmm?
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna build.
What we need you to do, I want you to come launch a rocket.
Oh, okay.
You ready for this?
I'll do that right quick.
Yeah. Let me go drop off the stuff. All right, player, you're gonna see. It's not that big of a red button, but it's a pretty convincingly large red button.
I'm a-coming.
That's what she said. Is that inappropriate? I don't know. People actually say that.
It's true.
People.
Big red button.
Okay, where's the red button?
All right, just go in there.
Oh.
Milestone reached. Improved versions
That's
of
gonna launch a
conveyor
rocket.
belts and conveyor lifts are now accessible. To encourage additional verticality, conveyor poles now have a stackable variant.
Maybe it's just the later. Maybe it's the space elevator ones that have the good thumb, because there's no. Yeah, that must be it. It was not
Well,
a thumb.
it has a good thump when you press the button. You're
Oh, you're right. I think that is it. I'm like, there's no thumb.
That was like a ka-chunk.
Yeah.
It was a good
Right,
ka-chunk.
Okay, good. I'm glad you got it, because like I thought it did. It's a big red button, right? It's
Yeah.
It's big and juicy.
Yeah, you gotta.
I feel like that's just like a human aesthetic thing. If we ever make like factories like this with buttons, they're gonna be big red buttons.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
If they aren't, I'm gonna mod one on. It'll be like, look, this is my factory. You're not here, weird galactic space lords. Maybe 3D printed a red button and put it on top. Fine. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
See.
We got. Why am I making screws by hand when I'm working on making a screw factory? I'm an idiot. I'm sitting here going, what was I working on, screw factory? What am I doing right now? Making screws at a workbench? Moron. So one time I'm in high school. I was in high school more than one time, but this one time that I was in high school, my teacher's, I don't remember what he was asking about, but he's like going, I'm thinking of a five-letter word. It starts with M, and this girl in my class, just, you know, very blonde, very, honestly, good-natured, like, decent human, not very smart. She kind of raises her hand, and, like, he goes, yes? She, like, puts her, like, hand to her, like, mouth, like, her lips, not, like, under her chin, but, like, to her lips, as if she's, like, thinking right now, and goes, destroy? Which is not a five-letter word and does not start with M. And the teacher goes, no, actually, the word I was thinking of was moron. Moron. She goes, oh.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Destroy? 6 letters long. It starts with a D. No, dipshit. Fucking destroy. It was just one of those moments where you're like, I don't even, like, I'm not even mad. You actually are, like, that's stupid. It's fine. You're completely harmless. It is what it is. I believe she actually runs a fashion line in, like, LA and makes more money than all of us combined, so.
Makes sense.
Good for her.
Is it though?
You know what? I really feel like anytime you con somebody into paying you to do a thing that maybe is just completely unnecessary, but isn't destroying the world, whatever. I guess it's fashion. It might be destroying the world.
Concrete is being produced.
I love telling that story. Yeah, you ain't wrong, Blurry. That's one of those, you go, you know, and you can let it bother you, or you can just kind of just shrug and go, that's, you know, what were you saying? So people don't think it be like it is, but it do.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that is how humans really are. If you're ever going, why are people so terrible? Assume that maybe you might be less terrible than the average. I can't guarantee it, but it's possible.
Can concrete be constructed into anything?
Everything.
So the
Not
platforms, not like at least not yet anyway.
Not yet.
But like that's what I need for platforms.
He needs it to make the sky.
Well, we have a ton
We're
of
gonna,
concrete getting fed into this box down here now.
Good
Nice.
stuff.
I don't know if
Is
we
the one that
mentioned-
you're at?
we're gonna pave the sky, Gitch. Did that come up?
Yeah.
Yeah, like yeah,
Yeah, I heard something about that.
That's literally our current project.
Oh, this is very nice. I like how convoluted it is. Is it No, you'll be proud. If you come check this out, you'll be
Good.
proud.
Well, let me finish messing with the stage 1
Yeah.
this thing.
Because at a glance, you'll look at it and be like, I don't know what's going on here, but it sure looks effective. And that's really all you need.
Look, that's what this game's about. Style over substance.
Yeah. Form over function.
Did you say shawarma?
No,
I
it's
love
not-
shawarma.
I've never
even know
been
what shawarma
to a
is. What is
shawarma
a shawarma?
factory.
I
Shawarma factory? Jesus Christ.
I had shawarma for the first time after we went to see Dune, and it was delicious.
Shawarma. It's so good.
Yeah.
What,
Have you
shawarma
tried
or
like a
Dune? Because they're
gyro or
both good.
something?
Shawarma. Well, I mean, I wouldn't describe Dune as delicious, but
But good.
it's very good. Yes.
Don't ruin it. I'm going to see it because I love Dune. I've read the book a good 8 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't ruin it. I haven't read the books or seen any of the TV shows, so I went in blind and I loved it. And
like-
everyone I know that has went in reading the books and or seen the TV shows has also loved it.
Yeah. Oh, it's so much better than the 1980s. Oh, I will tell you that. But
That's not even saying anything. The 80s one was a bad movie that felt like the way Dune was supposed to feel, but it was bad. Like, it was objectively a bad film, and you're like, yeah,
Yeah.
But it was fun, and you're like, it only kind of was fun. It was about 2/3 the main character monologuing inside of his head. There's only 3 parts anyone remembers: the beginning, the sandworms, and then the weird girl at the end yelling, "He is the Quetzal's Haderach." That's it. No one can tell you what happens for the rest of it, other than this guy named Gurney Halleck, played by Jean-Luc Picard.
He was played by Jean-Luc Picard?
Yeah, Patrick Stewart played Gurney Halleck in the original.
Oh my god.
Right? What a weird miscast.
Yeah, like, great actor. Terrible role for him.
Because he's supposed to be like a warrior, like buff dude.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Duncan Idaho, who's like your fencer swordsman, but you're captain of the guard. No, not 45-year-old Patrick Stewart. It just doesn't work.
Sidewalk, do you want to hit the thumper button? Because we're ready. You want to get that satisfying?
I'm on it. By which you mean I'm trying to fight my way back up through the factory. And this is why you need hypertubes. Hypertubes are Futurama tubes that you use to fly around the world. Ooh.
Milestone reached. More complex
That's
assembly
satisfying.
parts can now be
It's very
automated.
pleasant.
Project assembly parts can now be constructed and sent up via the space
My,
elevator.
The way my speaker
No,
and sound system is set
project
up,
parts are too
only my
complex
bass
to produce
actually
by hand.
can't be turned off. So when I have my speakers in, my sub still plays.
So nothing else. You just hear this.
You just hear the rumble.
I mean, I've got my headset on, but yeah, I literally just get the rumble. Like I can feel it, and nothing else. So
Let's see. Is the AI voice ambient sound or
you're like, how do I mute?
dialogue
You just
volume?
as soon as it appears, you can hit enter and it skips it.
Yeah.
Well, I still want to hear it. I just don't want it to be like my entire universe when it's going on.
It's
Wait, is
going
it
on.
too
And
loud?
like, did you know that if you do that?
Yeah.
Like I could have guessed. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I kind of put 2 and 2 together about 2 things ago. But yeah.
Let's see. What can I
Fixed
build
it,
now? Ooh, Mark II conveyor belts.
Yep. So those are going to be great, and also fuck up all the optimization that you did and make it
Everything.
even more optimized because it's going to double the capacity.
Optimized.
And
Yes.
when you upgrade a conveyor belt, you get the resources back from the original conveyor belt.
Which is, and you can literally just hotkey the new one, aim it at an old one, click it, and it'll upgrade it.
Yep, it'll upgrade the entire section. It's so
How does so? What's going on? What's the deal with these alien organism stuff over here?
You can essentially.
Oh, you're in the
ultimately
MAM?
use them to make
Yeah.
like healing kits and shit.
So this is a research area. If you go in, there are like multiple things on the left. If you have the resources to click something, like right now, the thing we should probably get is expanded tool belt, inflated pocket dimension,
Ooh, tool
rebar
belt.
gun, and the spiked rebars.
All of those, yes.
Like all of those. So if we get the resources that we need for all of those things, it just unlocks. It makes it. We become more powerful. Why are you wielding your chainsaw like that?
Huh?
What a weird question. What a weird question.
What are you talking about?
You.
Hey, that hurt.
I know it did.
It's a good thing I wasn't very close to death.
Well, you regenerate up to 3 blocks of health all the time. So,
Correct.
Thing right.
but if I did kill you, it would just be funny, not malicious.
Got her name on every quiz.
Anyway, yeah, this is a research station.
Good
You
deal,
get the things that you need to research and unlock the next tier, and you end up getting. It's like one of the most important
What's
things
that?
is actually, I think, from the quartz. I want to say, and that is the jump boot. So we need to get a bunch of quartz. Which
Bunch of
ooh,
quartz,
I
you
can actually
say?
search- I'll do that. Yeah.
Oh, what is this thing?
Oh, this is the platform I built
Oh,
up
yeah.
to the top.
The world has begun.
Oh.
So, oh wow, that's far away.
Until we have not lived in the real world. This is all
So, the plan is,
dreamland hell until now.
yeah. So Gitch, the plan is basically start from the highest point here, built off of this grid. So build like a 4x6, and then we are just going to expand across the entire purple sea that we see here, and that is going to become our factory.
All the way to the other side?
Until the
As
end
if
of
we
the
need to.
notes.
Physics don't matter. You don't need pillars. As long as it has some kind of connection to the ground, you're good to go. So yeah, that is every single one of these takes. Let me see here. 6 concrete.
6 concrete.
Yep, 6
Okay.
concrete per.
Okay.
Screw
Are those
production
the
is
are those the 8x1?
I am doing the 8x2s.
8x2s?
8x2. It just looks aesthetically a little less silly.
Wait, so
Are we going up a? They're gonna build a
yeah, so
ramp.
the goal is basically keep it at the highest elevation. So now basically where I'm at, this is going to be our z-axis for our first level.
There we are. That's the good stuff.
Okay.
There's something very satisfying about the moment you can start upgrading some of those tier 2 belts and like just kind of get shit moving.
Ooh, I almost just made a huge mistake.
If you fall in the water, you don't take damage.
Yeah, I would have fallen on top of the copper mine.
Yeah,
That-
you would
that
have taken
hurt.
damage.
Yeah.
That would have brought me back to the days of Ark.
I like to call this game like first person Factorio meets Ark
Yeah.
because of the graphics, not because of the dynamics.
Right. Right. No dinosaurs. Honestly, it's like Factorio Osiris.
Yeah. But most people don't know Osiris. They know Ark.
Tragic. So tragic. That was it should have been a much better game than it was. It was a fine game.
Well, as we discussed, they have new developers now, so it still has
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
the following that are still playing it are very happy with the work that the new devs have been doing.
Yeah, I mean,
and-
not that I don't trust that they're doing a good job. It's purely can you recapture the momentum?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. Once the momentum's lost, it's kind of hard to recover it sometimes.
All right. So you now will see the first platform we're going to build. Feel free to fill it out as your heart.
Fill it in.
Do it, brah.
I don't.
Brah, you gotta fill it in, dude.
Fill it in with
like-
what?
You gotta make that a whole roof,
Fill it
brah.
with concrete, brah.
Concrete, just more platforms. Just platform it.
Platform the concrete, brah.
Brah, just platform it,
Brah, why aren't you
Brah.
doing it?
Brah.
Do you not understand like the basics of English?
I'm trying to
Say
update.
English? Brah. Yeah, English.
Record that
Something.
somebody, that's worth money. that was a sellable clip. Just saying.
The bra.
Yeah, right? I mean, hey,
The
look,
dirtgasm.
yeah, you get that on the right channel. Yeah, you're hearing the unrefined bra here. This is pure actual 2014, 2015 Stardew grade
Yeah.
bra. There's no character behind it. It's just saying bra a whole bunch.
Dumb shit and bra. Which is really honestly our characters didn't really develop until we actually started playing them.
Yeah, or until they told us to go DJ party.
Yeah,
Nothing happened
that's
until
honestly
then.
that was the. They didn't tell us. We just
Well, yeah.
did it. We took over. The mayor was like, "I want to have a party." We're like, "Great, I'm gonna DJ," and he's like, "Wait, what?" And then it was our party. He just left.
I mean, he hung around briefly.
Yeah,
We tried to get him to like do shit, and they just didn't.
I think didn't you hear him saying like, "I don't know, man." Like they just came in, they took over. It was awesome.
Yes. That yes.
Cool.
He was saying that to, I think,
Oh,
Mike
Thunder.
Jones. I'm trying to think who Thunder would have been playing. Would have been. I don't think
It
was
only
saying-
takes reinforced iron plates for the tier 2.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. That being said, in quotes only, like automating making tier 2 iron plates takes a hot minute because you gotta get up the screws and then you gotta combine them, and they're really slow to make, so you need a lot of them. If you notice, like just the ridiculous amount of space like that this factory takes up as it is, like it half fills this valley that we're in.
Mm-hmm.
So you can upgrade. Okay,
It's just so very pleasant.
there we go.
Ooh.
Yellow
See,
power shards. Oh,
We're not getting those anytime soon, but
You're gonna and I just set up overclock production, so that one's actually going to be useful.
it's me thinking.
Like
I
concrete,
actually-
we'll be able to double the concrete.
Geez, I actually am gonna make a reinforced plate constructor because we've got assemblies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have any rotors made. We need a rotor maker, but I'll just make some.
Yeah, just to get the assemblers made. Yeah, just make them.
Yeah, I'll just make a couple.
We're gonna need a space
A lot.
elevator. I'm gonna build the space elevator over. I don't want to build it on the platform. I don't think, or should I? It's gonna take up a lot of space.
wait, I'm gonna forget which ones of these I upgraded. Is there a way to tell if they're tier 1 or tier 2?
If you
Yes.
look at the side. If there's 3 really small dots, it's tier 1. If there's 1 bigger dot, it's tier 2. If there's 3 bigger dots, it's tier 3. If there's 1 even bigger dot, it's tier 4.
There's also a
Okay.
difference in colors
I
and the
see.
speed. The
Yeah,
speed is the thing that you'll be able to tell them
It
of.
will be visibly faster.
Noticeably twice as fast. Say.
Maybe.
Okie doke.
A person might make that argument.
So like this one here is a mark, and also if you walk up to it,
Yeah, I mean, it'll say what
Oh,
you're
it'll
looking
tell
for.
you. Okay.
yeah, like right here it'll say Mark II. Like this doesn't
Yeah.
need to be Mark II just yet. This could be a Mark 1. This could be a Mark 1.
I'm working. I'm going from the end to the front.
Yep.
Bench jar.
I would actually say start from the front and work to the end. That way you're not wasting resources.
You're wasting
and so
resources.
if you end up making something Mark II, you can actually revert it to Mark 1 just like you upgraded it,
We
and
can.
you can downgrade it and you get the resources back.
It's literally just the game is so forgiving on resource forgiveness. The only things you lose is the upgrade stuff. Like when you put it into a system, it gone.
Yep.
That's it.
And
Otherwise,
the
you
only
get it
reason I say that at this point in the game is because we don't have an automated heavy plate maker
back.
yet.
I'm working on it. That's
So
literally the next thing I'm doing.
it's a sought after resource.
Rods and screws. That's the weirdest fucking. All right.
So work
For a
from the
rotor?
front to the
Yeah.
end. That's
Yeah,
is
start
that
with
what you're
the
saying?
storage box that's coming out, and then make that a Mark II, and then start doing the math as to okay, so now it's going to be 120 coming out of the box per minute. What is my shit going to handle, and do I need to upgrade those, or do I need to add another one? Do I need to add another splitter or something like that? This is where it gets into the weeds.
You start getting real weedsy, and what you really start to lose track of is where in the factory am I?
Yeah,
That's,
everything starts to look very samey.
You're like, which part of the base am I in? And you're like, I don't even know. And that's part of why we start doing it up top, because it'll just be laid out way more effectively. But if you're running around these valleys, eventually you're gonna be like, where do I store those in this part of this base? Because you'll end up with like you're making like iron rods in like 4 places. Because in some places they're just getting used directly. so you never really have them around.
Yep.
But you could go steal them out of the factory anyhow.
Yeah. Some places you have iron rods that like, all right, this is an iron rod node. It's only making iron rods.
Yeah.
See, ooh, what's the modular frame used for?
Oh, jeez. You know, you just hang them on your wall. You can put a whole bunch of paintings in them. They're modular. No, you use them to make a lot of other things. Just like most of the stuff, it is part of something bigger. It's always part of something bigger. Assembler. Platers. Who could that be? Yeah, that sounds right. I mean, this base down here is messy, which I'm fine with because this is the ground base. But we're going to go up top. You can see the platform being built as we blot out the sun. Project blot out the sun, and it'll be much cleaner up there. I'll build like a main bus or something. What up? What up, Viper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Kingston definitely chatted with more people than Beef. Just that's the nature of the job, though.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. How would it not have been the case?
Yeah. I'm talking to Chad. They're like, oh yeah, no,
okay,
it's
gotcha.
omnipotence, you know, Morgana.
Yeah.
Didn't really know Beef all that well, except for when we tried to do the what the fuck did we call ourselves?
PDA squad or whatever we called it.
Yeah.
Which I thought was funny because in my mind I termed it as like public display of affection. PDA system.
A PA system.
Yeah, but in my mind I made it the PDA system. 'Cause
Ah,
that's much
yeah, okay.
funnier.
So yeah, we had the PA system,
Yeah.
but I didn't really get to interact too much with Morgana. I most of the time she was just DJing all the cop shit I was trying to set up.
Yeah, and you know, she and I have talked about this. It's a normal issue with the DJs is like everyone knows who we are, and like I've tangentially met a lot of people, but you know, you don't know everybody super well.
Yeah.
But certainly, you know, Omni and I we're gonna DJ and Dirk have talked about some of that shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Beef was more well known as like one of the bras, not really knowing that he was the bra that
he was the OG bro.
the OG bra that invented DJing in the city.
Correct.
As far as I knew, because I didn't know anyone else. Well, there wasn't anyone else that did it.
The only other two people were like, I want to get into that, and we're like, have you done it? And they're like, no.
Like, cool, we'll teach you. Or it was soft RP. Like, I don't really know how to. I don't want to do the DJ thing. I just want to play dance music. Like, all right, well, here's how.
No, yeah. I mean, well,
It's
I mean,
good
yeah.
stuff.
Part of that's going to be that he was playing Kingston more, so it's almost like the police have to play a certain amount or they close the server.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when I was at the level that Kingston was at before.
Yeah.
The incident. It was more fun to play.
Yeah. What do we do? We got a heavy plate maker. It's up. Our reinforced plate maker. I mean, they're slow as fuck, of course. But do you say we got overclocking done?
Mm-hmm. Or it started. You have to go to the MAM and it should be done by now.
Oh, that's right. There's time on the man. It should be done. If so,
Yeah, it was a 5-minute thing, but I'd be surprised if
That
it's
was
not done.
20 minutes ago. Yeah. At least.
I'm right next to it, so. Yep, it's done. Okay, we can now overclock.
What does that do?
So when you find those slugs, like there are blue, green, yellow, purple slugs. They illuminate themselves. They're easier to find at night. You can turn them into little battery cells. I don't really know how it works. I just need to take the slug and shove it in a little tube and suddenly battery.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, that sounds right.
yeah. Anyway,
Kind of like how you
it allows
turn
you.
sheep into a road in Catan.
Yes,
Correct.
much like that. Yep.
Yeah.
Basically, it allows you to overclock a system to run at an additional 50% proficiency. So, like, if you have a mine that's only doing 90, but you wanted to do, say, 135, you can throw a slug battery on it. It'll use more energy, but it will operate at a faster speed. Yeah, it'll use like twice the energy, but operate at a 50% increase in efficiency.
So for reference, we have a thing that makes those reinforced plates that we use for, yes, slug slime is exactly it. Slug slime raw power. Don't worry about how that works. But we have a machine that I made that makes reinforced plates out of resources, and they're annoying to make. Well, we can just throw the overclocking stuff in there, and it'll go at 250% speed. Now, we don't really have the space to build 2.5 times the facility, but I can just shove a bunch of slugs in there.
Well, one of the best uses for them is actually concrete, because it pulls 60 but only uses 45. So if you throw a slug in there, it's going to pull 90, which is 45 times 2. So you're suddenly, instead of having a 1.5% or 75% efficiency, you're now having 100% efficiency.
Yep. And it gives you better ratios for your belts. 40 is the worst number. 45 is not great either.
Yeah, 45 at least is semi-divisible by 60,
Yeah,
but 40 is
90,
definitely the
90 is
worst.
fine. 40's makes me angry.
40 in 20 also sucks ass.
Yeah,
You can work with it, but it still sucks ass.
see, 20 is okay because you can put 3 of them into one combiner and fix the problem. With 40, you have to use like 8 combiners to get it into normal numbers. Because you have to make it into 120 and then split it. But that also means that you then are going to have 2 extra factories, so you have to do it 3 times so that you have 6 factories that'll cost. It's just,
Math. Aha! Yeah.
look, robots.
Freaking robots are taking over everything.
I hope so. What it comes down to is,
Yeah, well, they already have. They just haven't let us know yet.
if they're wise, they haven't let us know you're correct. Why would you tell people, like the world, hey, we're going to wipe you out? Just take over our economy and then build a spaceship and leave, Elon Musk.
Big Zuck with you.
I'm pretty sure Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg are actually one hive mind robot being. You can tell because none of them have emotions. They're just robot humans.
I think Musk isn't near the same level as Bezos and Zuck as far as the evil
Yeah,
factor goes.
he's the prime consciousness. The other two are just like servants to make it happen.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the blotting out of the sun. This is magnificent.
Oh shit, that's a big. Okay, all right, I found a big fire boy.
Is that a big fire boy? You a big fire boy. What's our power at? We killing it still?
Oh god, no, this is not going well for me. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away.
Didn't we invent guns?
That's actually what I was trying to get working on.
Oh, we can do all of this. This is all.
Yeah, I have a bunch of copper. I was working on the other part.
Oh, I got the concrete.
Do it. Dump it.
Oh, and I have some copper wire.
Viper, you're not wrong. They're literally gonna create Star Wars for us. You know, we're it's already 2021, so we're living in the future.
Brew,
And we're gonna be living in the space in the
it's
future.
the 21st century now.
And it's not even like early. We're a fifth of the way through.
Brew,
Like, that's kind of a thing. It's been the 21st century for a while. So like Spaceman Spiff in the 25th and a half century, not that far off. Not Spiff. What's his name? The Marvin the Martian, with the Daffy Duck character. The same.
Yeah,
Whatever. You know what I'm
Spaceman Spiff is Covenant.
the clearly superior
Yes.
of whatever I was talking about. The 24th century.
Oh, this is all kinds of crazy.
What are you looking at?
Just this copper operation going on over here.
Oh, did you come down to look at the screw miner also?
Yeah, the copper thing makes sense. The screw thing, you're gonna look at it and be like, I have a headache.
Well, and this is the easy version. This isn't the version involving floors.
Yeah, this is the messy version. This is not the efficient version.
Because this entire screw mine can go into one footprint. That's right, it's a screw mine. It's not a factory, it's a mine.
It's a screw mine.
I mean, it's literally this entire hillside down until the cliff face, so...
Screw factory. Okay, let's see here. We'll work from the end to the beginning.
Yeah.
What?
All right, so I put in
End is over
inflated
here if
pocket.
you're looking for the real end.
I started inflated pocket dimensions, but we need for the next thing, we need for the gun the heavy plates and rotors and screws.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the end here.
This is the end. It makes reinforced plates.
So we got plates going in, screws going in.
Yep.
Milestone reached. You have been given early access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials.
And
on
I just
exoplanet
love the number of
storage
conveyors over
program.
here.
Yeah, I'm like,
Following parts into the
It's
awesome
pleasant.
look at all these
depending on
screws.
their amount and complexity will grant you coupons in the awesome store, which can be exchanged for
What is going on?
That's awesome.
That's the correct question.
Dude, what the fuck is she talking about?
Fixit is working hard to develop additional options, which will
We have a
be added
Fixit
to the
store now.
awesome store in the future. Throw that extra
Or the
coupon.
ability to make
Go
one,
for
right?
it.
This goes, and then out there, which is where the screws are stored until they get pumped into there.
Right.
Okay.
Distributed out to the plate mine.
The screws are.
Oh, looks like we can.
Now, this is like an OSHA nightmare.
Oh, yes. OSHA would be like, why?
People jumping through like these hydraulic presses. Like, wait a
Yeah.
second.
Yeah, and those are like screw presses, so those are like 60-ton presses.
Yeah. Oh, then we got this. Coming out of there.
It feels
Do we
good,
have
doesn't
any
it?
screw repositories or no?
Yep, it's at the end.
Oh, this is.
Oh, I see one, but it's still feeding out screws.
It is, but it feeds out much slower than it should be eating in. I just upgraded the belts, so
Oh,
it wasn't pulling it fast enough yet.
Okay, because I was gonna say like we could take
It'll over process so aggressively momentarily here. Here, let me just fill this thing up with 500 screws. It'll be fine. It is using 60 a minute. Oh, hang on, let me upgrade the belt too, so it backs up. But wait, no, it doesn't need to upgrade the belt. It's sufficient.
So I was gonna say we could take one of these and feed that guy, and the other one just goes straight into a container that is just straight screws. Because right now,
Actually, yes, you should split off one because we're only making 60 screws a minute. So if it's using 60 screws, it's we're not actually building any up.
yeah, so
But-
let's throw a screw container up on top. That's just going to be for straight screws.
And yeah, just pump that into a splitter and.
Here's what I'm going to do.
What
I'm going
want
to.
you to do is split off two. You know what? You got this. You.
Yeah, I think I know. I think I know what I'm going to do.
We're making 240 screws.
Yes.
We have way more than enough. In fact, our system's only running at half processing. But you know what?
I was
You know
going
what?
to
I
take
got
this one
I got
here
this.
and feed it directly into the one above.
I got this. Exactly. That's exactly
Yeah,
what you should do.
yeah, that's what I was going to do. And yeah, no, you got it.
Problem solved. I hadn't done any optimizing. I was literally like, get this running. That's it.
That's why I walked over here and I was like, okay, I see a lot of slowdowns. There's probably something I can And that way we're going to have a bomb-ass screw repo.
Oh,
We're probably going to need 2 or 3 more above, just kind of feeding each other.
yeah, I mean, ideally we just kind of move off from them. What we're probably going to need is, I haven't even checked the steel plates to see if we're making enough to keep up with this.
Unlikely.
Unit.
Screws.
Unlikely is literally, yeah, that's why I'm going, I don't.
Yeah, we might need to take half of the pipes and turn them into more plates.
Yeah, well, no, what we would do is we just upgrade our miners.
Oh, yeah.
Which I realize we can't yet, but we're not going to burn through it that quickly.
Yep.
Because, all right, we're making 40 plates. I think we're only using 30. So actually, I think we're good. Oh.
We're sitting at a pretty good spot, I think.
There we go. I actually have to tell it to overclock. So,
Yeah, you have to put the thing in, then
Yeah.
slide
The
it.
dimension has been inflated.
yeah, that'll probably pop our...
There's
Sorry about
Hold on.
that. Sorry about that.
oh, yeah, we need to add some fuel.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Okay. So we're
I'll
out
go
of
ahead
fuel.
and I'll get I'll get all the reactors all set up.
Refuel them. Because I
Yeah.
know we have about a 250 capacity. So
Is there no way to automate the fuel going into the
Yeah.
reactor?
Not yet.
yet.
There will be.
Once we get up to coal or oil or nuclear, yes.
Yeah, coal is soon, and once we get into coal, it will be a self-sustaining power supply.
Remember where I was telling you the game annoys you with the thing you're about to stop having to do?
Yeah.
This is that.
Okay.
Yeah.
As
Little
long
bit.
as that's where we're
A
at.
little bit. Yeah.
It's usually that. If you're going, this sucks. I really hate having to do this. They're like,
This is
yeah,
a really obnoxious mechanic.
you're
Oh
supposed
yeah,
to.
we know.
It's annoying on purpose. Oh.
All right, we're
Fuck
good.
you.
And double capacity, for better or worse.
Jeez. All right, this guy. What are we doing? What are we doing?
What was our biofuel? I took it all.
Like
Yep,
I said,
okay.
I really think I'm gonna make a second. Make a second.
Yeah, probably not a bad idea. Given how much
Probably gonna.
bio
Make
weight
four.
we have, three and a half
Yeah.
things full of solid bio waste.
But we were even saying we were telling Gitch, we're like, there's gonna come a point where we're going to have none. We're gonna be out. And it doesn't seem like that's gonna happen because we have boxes and boxes of this shit. We
But it's
will-
the processing power. Yeah,
yeah. The
definitely
moment
need
we're-
a second one.
Oh, I'm going to Fort. Now we're getting to the tyranny of the rocket equation at some point. We build
And
more.
I'm going to go ahead and
factories.
upgrade this to. Oh, I don't have the things, but this should be upgraded to Mark II.
60 out. All right, we're only gonna make 2 then.
Jump pads. No one likes you jump pads.
They're just worthless. I mean, they're not the most worthless thing in the game, but
They're close.
I can't imagine actually using them.
We tried using them in the first one when
Yeah.
we had like a huge cliff and we would just jump off on it, but then it's like, oh, there's also water right next to it. We'll just jump into that.
Yeah, it's not that we didn't try; they just aren't as good as doing anything else.
Yeah.
All right, we want.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Futurama mail
Yeah,
tube.
Oh, don't you worry.
Tubes. Oh,
As soon as we get that unlocked,
Okay.
we'll
I
be
will
focusing
be
on that.
on it. Don't worry. I love building the hypertube network. It's probably one of my favorite things in the game. And gladly jump in. Like you don't let me monopolize the system.
I'm working on my my shenanigan over here. Oh, what the heck?
Do tell. Haha.
I don't know what it is, but I love it. I love it already.
Why did it start playing random?
Are you
Nah.
doing the rooftop stuff? Is that where you're working on?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm working on my concrete.
Oh,
Factory.
nice. We really do need that. We are going to need a lot.
I'm just a little irritated because my music player decided to just randomly start playing music that's not on my stream safe playlist.
Are you using Spotify?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to turn off the thing where once a playlist is done, it plays music that we think you might like, because that's what happened.
But the playlist is like hours and hours long. It shouldn't have ended.
It shouldn't have, but if you, I mean, if you just like restart it, it might save where you left off from. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That being said, if you just click the loop button until it shows the dot, it'll just loop the whole playlist.
Yeah, you can do that too.
That's usually what I do.
Repeat playlist.
Yeah. Just start.
That's all the parallel tellers. Yeah. Set all the parallel tellers shit into one big playlist, and it's like it's about 20 hours there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you do the whole thing. That is so much more satisfying with 2. I'm also going to overclock them. No, there's no point in doing that.
What?
Omni going, yep.
There we go.
Just a big fucking playlist. If you want to do it like as background.
Yeah. Well, I've just been doing 100 Thieves hype tracks, but
Yeah, that's what I'm playing right now too. Yeah, Omni used another one. I used Epidemic Sounds when I play by myself, but to be able to afford a playlist to allow you to play music for anyone to stream, it's something like $300 a month.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
I'm not willing to do that. I'll do $5.
yeah, sync licenses are pretty pricey.
Yeah. He and I had talked about it a little bit once, and I was like, yeah, okay. Especially because it was around that time where the scenes in GTA were really spotty.
Oh, yeah.
And you could put a scene up and it would go away, and I would walk up and be like, there is no scene up right now. You might get everyone striked or yourself striked.
Yeah, if they don't know what to cite, yeah.
And it sucks because you don't know.
Yep.
Because we did the same thing, you know?
Yep.
You just gotta look out for each other. It's a clan.
It's the DJ love.
That's
It's
right.
Mafia.
DJ Mafia.
I'll have somebody fucking break your knees, man. Look, I'm a judge now. I'll just do that. There you are. 50 rotors? I can't make that many quite yet.
The good thing about YouTube is I just get demonetized, which I'm not
Yes.
monetized anyway, so.
Yeah, on Twitch you can change your VODs to subs only, and then you're safe, because then the bots can't scan you.
Oh, sure.
That's what a lot of the big streamers do.
Yeah, well, I don't have subs, so I can't do that.
Yeah, I
Right,
could,
yeah.
but I don't think. I mean,
I don't really think VODs do much for me on Twitch anyway, so I don't mind deleting
they
them.
do at a point, but that point is about 1,000 viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got all my VODs on YouTube anyway, so.
Okay, platform version 0.5 complete. You can feel free to start building your factories up here. There's plenty of space.
Tasty.
There's just one rock dick that's sticking out that I can't get rid of.
I don't understand, like, there's no mines up there, though.
We have conveyors. We're gonna run them
Conveyor
up there.
belt. Conveyor elevators.
I got
So you have a mine that leads to a conveyor elevator that leads it up to the top.
I see.
So you'll be able to, like, basically we'll be able to get rid of a lot of this eventually. get rid of a lot of this stuff, make it perfectly like in order up there that we want it to be, and hold on.
And then we'll let the
it's-
trees and the grass regrow, and it'll be pristine down here with no sun. Figure that out. And up there
Yes.
it'll be orderly and wonderful with trains and robots,
Yep.
and everyone will be happy.
Yep, we'll be able to build it out exactly as we think. Okay, this is optimal. I have these 10 things immediately next to each other. I have all these elevators, and it's all clean. I know what I'm doing. And then at that point, all it does is you shift the conveyor belt that goes from the mine to one thing to another.
Gotcha. So you set up your whole production line, and then you feed in the raw resource.
Yes, because you learn how to actually make a production line in the process, and you're like, okay, this
Right.
worked really well. Then you're like, okay, but could it work better? The answer is usually yes.
Almost universally, yes. But remember, perfect is the enemy of good enough.
True.
You don't need it to be. If it's close and you're moving past it, just leave it.
Milestone.
All right, we now need a space
Several
elevator.
buildings aimed at factory traversal
Officially.
can now be
We
accessed
sure
in the
fucking
building
do.
menu.
I think the
Caution
spot to
is
put
recommended
one.
during use of these products.
We've got a spot kind of here on the northwest side, out past the generators. We might be able to get there.
There's a one of those fire spitty guys down on the beach down there. He didn't see me.
Okay. Got to go further to the north. We might need to build a little platform for it.
We can do that. We have the technology.
I don't know if we have the research. We have
Well, yeah, I don't think we dysfunctionally can, but we know how.
Look, why don't we take this this northern wall here, build a
Right about here. Yeah.
the northern edge, build a wall down, and then we build a platform out just for the elevator.
Yep.
Because remember, we want to try and keep it all on the same grid.
Oh yeah. I feel what you're saying. Yeah. If you want to go up there and grid that, there's something I was going to work on. I was going to try to find us more limestone. Okay, 2. Yeah. 3. You know what the truly horrifying thing about everything we've got running on now? Almost all of our deposits are pure, which means we could run a tier 2 belt out of all of them.
Yep.
Which would double everything we're doing. We
Yep.
should do that with limestone if we haven't.
I'm already
Yeah,
working on it.
Yeah,
You
I
already
think, yeah,
on,
I was
on
going to
both
say
of them
that.
or on just the one?
Both of them.
Perfect. If you're on it, I'm going to let you be master and commander of that. In that case, I'm gonna work on the space elevator platform.
Okay, I'll let you handle that.
I got
I
it.
don't have a ton of stuff on me for it, but
Neither do I. But I believe in the power of the Gitch. Ooh, that was 2,000 concrete. And then it's what?
My goal is
Just
to
one?
have a third constructor off both the mines once I get everything.
Yes, exactly.
a little bit of improvement here. All right, so we got mine.
No, yours.
Yours, making 120, transferring 120 to the box. Box transfers 120 to a splitter. Okay, so the splitter is using 3 different 120s but it can only do a maximum of 40, so that's not efficient. That's should be 260s.
What are you working on?
I'm looking at the concrete, trying to figure out if there's any way I can help improve.
Got it.
We've got these. Okay, I need more.
Our steel plate surpassed our iron plate surpassed our production, so I'm gonna mess with that for a moment.
Do we have
Which
more
we-
iron plates than we need?
No, we have far less.
Oh, okay.
But we talked about that. We suspected that was going to happen. So
Yeah, it usually does.
yeah, especially at this point, like it'll really easily reverse later on. And I'm not surprised that we need more right now. I'm literally just gonna add one more. Just because
Oh, well, actually, so with the assembler, it will even out because it is getting far more iron plates than the screws for how much it needs. Because
eventually.
I just pulled 180 iron plates out while it was still struggling for security.
Yeah, you want to upgrade the belt going into it to tier 2 for screws.
If I have the,
I got it. I on it. I have plenty of those.
yeah, I don't have any heavy iron plates, otherwise I would.
There's a box of them right here. This would be something nice.
Oh, yep, look at that. There is. I'm gonna grab some of those because I need. That should make things way better.
That should help.
Yep. Okay. Matt, do you want me to monkey at all with your concrete stuff, or do you want to handle it all?
I don't know. What are you thinking?
So you've upgraded all the conveyor belts to level 2.
Not all of them.
Well, most of them up to level 2, and most of them don't need to be level 2 yet. So it's like it's a waste of the heavy resources. Like coming from the mine, yes. But then once you hit a splitter, like this can go only 120 max, and it's splitting. So we only need level 1 because each one only does 60 max. So 60 times 2 is 120.
And that doesn't really improve the efficiency to reduce the plates, though, so it kind of is irrelevant.
Wait, what is?
Yeah, but it might allow you to free up resources to improve the efficiency elsewhere. if
What are you
plates
saying?
are-
Goes 120.
Belt.
So a Mark II belt does
Uh-huh.
120 items per minute.
Right.
A Mark I belt does 60 items per minute.
Right.
So from here, we've got your storage container.
Uh huh.
That's taking 120 per minute, and it's splitting itself into 2,
Right.
which means the maximum that either one of these belts can carry is 60 per minute, but they're both Mark II belts, so they're both doing 120 per minute. So you could revert these into tier 1 and get those heavy plates back and put them somewhere else that might be more beneficial. If you want. You've already invested time and the energy into it. I'm just looking at things thinking, maybe.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
And again, downgrading a belt probably doesn't really matter because you're probably not causing yourself any issues, and you're certainly not making yourself less efficient, unless you're suddenly going, boy, I'm out of the things I need to make those plates or those belts.
And that's the main thing.
So you're saying these belts could be tier 1,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
after they get combined again, it can be up to a tier 2.
Correct.
Yes. Yep. Exactly. So if you're trying to be as efficient as possible, because if you're looking here, this is a tier 1, and we're at 50% capacity.
Where
We
are
got
you?
2 on, 2 off, 2 on, 2 off.
Where are you? Okay.
Right here, like if you see the gaps, right? 'Cause
Uh-huh.
You see two concrete and then a empty space that could fill 2 cement or concrete or whatever.
Yeah.
That means that this belt is running at 50% capacity as a Mark 1, so we don't need to worry about upgrading. So we look at this belt here, we see 1, then blank, 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 1.
Gotcha.
You know, that's sort of how I approach things when I'm trying to optimize resources versus speed.
I
You
see
don't
what you're
have
saying. So, I need more metal plates then.
I can downgrade this if you want. You want me to downgrade it?
Well, if you downgrade it, I don't have the resources.
Well, yeah, but I can give you them.
Wait. Hold on. Now it's letting me. Oh no, that was you. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I love that. I love just putting a giant leg. Like I said, do we have walls? We have wall technology.
Yes, we have walls.
Yeah, I should have done it that way.
We also now have the, we can now start building a highway.
I'm gonna let you do that. I hate trains.
It's not a train thing. It's the, for conveyor belts. Like you
Oh,
build a structure of like 8
ladder.
high and yeah.
Yeah, those I love. Sorry, I misunderstood.
That's all right.
Do we want cross-side out or in on walls?
Cross in.
This doesn't even need to be a tier 2 over here. Well, it gets kind of backed up over here. Well, maybe not.
Which one? Oh, this one? Yeah, I would say leave these as tier 2. These are fine as tier 2. Anything leading out from a mine or directly into the final storage container, I'm always about that. It's the stuff in between, then it's like, okay, well, this is like 15 lengths of conveyor belt that do not need to have the tier 2 touch when we could put it somewhere else. Until such a point that being able to get those heavy armor plates is a trivial matter.
Gotcha. I think it's fantastic that the mines never run out of resources.
Yeah.
That's how reality works, right? Now, admittedly, in the short amount of time that we're mining, they wouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, mines in reality last decades.
Yeah,
Quite a
yeah,
while.
yeah. But in video games,
Oh, yeah, they run out in about 4 hours, and you're like, come on. Come on.
Come on.
Guys. All right, we're doing it. We're doing it, Reddit.
All right, so Gitch, here's what I'm going to say. I think for where we're at here, we need one more constructor.
Yeah. That's my plan. I'm going to make another constructor off this one and another constructor off that one over there.
Wait, which okay, I can't see where you're pointing. So the mine here.
Another
right?
constructor off both mines.
Okay. Ran out of Bible. So yeah, definitely one more constructor here that feeds off from this this splitter. That will be perfect because right now you're losing about 30 limestone per minute. Whereas if you do that, you'll be using 100% and have actually little capacity for more. Howard. Good. Right, I'm turning the 2 generators in the hub off. They are going to be backup power. Sound good?
Sure.
Sidewalk.
Did you run power? Oh no, you didn't run power.
I have no idea. I don't know if Ryan's there.
What's up?
Oh, hey, there he is.
So I was gonna get some gummies.
Yeah, no worries. I was just saying, I turned off the power from the MAM, or from the hub, as our backup, and I'm refueling everything else.
Dope.
Is there a way to quick change your weapons?
Scroll.
You can scroll up and down. But if you mean like equip one or the other, no.
Got it.
Well, there might be, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think so. If they're not equipped,
Eventually,
again-
we'll unlock like 4 different tool belt slots, so you can just.
6. You get a lot. You might be right. Might be 4.
At least 4.
At least 4.
Probably more.
Sunlight is overrated.
Vitamin D can fuck right off.
What? Oh yeah. Look, I drink milk. I feel like we've come full circle. We were talking about this earlier,
We were.
right? Like this literally was. All right. How big is the space elevator? Is it bigger than that? I bet it's not bigger than that. It is not bigger than that. But it will really cramp the space, so a little bigger.
Rhino, do you like chess or no?
No,
Fair.
not really. Why?
It's I sort of rediscovered chess as something like, and it's one of the few times I feel like I think I actually want to play this all the time. So I figured I'd try and find some people that feel similar. That way they can kick my ass until I'm okay at the game.
Yeah, like I think for a lot of things, for most people, that's exactly it. Yeah, that's exactly it. I mean, for a lot of people, they go, this is something people get good at. I want to get good at it. And I go, wow, people have been really good at that for like 1,000 years. Why would I waste my time on it? It's just like the reverse mindset of a lot of people. So I'm like, geez, man, like the people who are so good at it are already so good at it. I'm like, I'm going to do something else. I'm going to find something else.
Which is fair, but so rarely do I actually find something that I enjoy and I'm like, I want to play this. And I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna fucking hold on to it and lean into it. I will never be competitive at chess.
Yeah.
But I will enjoy it while I can.
And yeah, exactly. If you're already enjoying it, it doesn't matter. Like you're like, I'm playing it because I'm having fun.
Yep.
504 words.
All right. I think that's good. Now I just have to get space elevator.
504 words.
Yeah.
That's 4 words more than you needed.
We've got most of that.
Yeah.
Well, I put space
To
elevator.
build the space elevator?
Momentarily, I think. I got to make sure we got enough copper wire, but and we should.
Yeah, I've got 1,300 on me right now.
Always really good at the spell check.
And there's way
The
more.
only thing that's ever like needing a spell check is
I
like
gotta pick
the
plates and see if we got enough concrete. Because I just spent 2,000 concrete building the platform.
I have 150.
So you never spell anything wrong?
500. So I'll let you know if we need that.
But
That's
I'm
better than
following
me. I always gotta
watching that
right
ad.
click and correct stuff. Yeah.
Chick day. Lots of C's in that. Figure it out. Get your game on. No, we're good. We have plenty in a box. Plates.
What kind of plates?
Just normal iron plates.
Well, let me know if you need some, because I have a little bit of everything on me. So.
Yeah, I am gonna need some.
and this person
need
write 500 words.
About
so-
150, but I can make some. We got iron.
I've got 140.
Boom,
There you go. And then there's clearly more than enough on the belts that are coming in.
Yeah, it'll be fine. If honestly, if reinforced plate production slows down, I don't care. Like it is not a priority system. It'd be nice if it existed system,
Yep.
and it does. Ooh, no, okay.
Oh god.
Well, this seems stupid. I'm gonna do it.
What you done? What did you do?
Nothing. I got rid of it. It was that stupid that I realized it was. So it was bad.
I mean, I don't. I really don't feel that's saying a lot.
Okay, let's see here.
Look at the space elevator.
It's a big old boy.
It's a big boy.
Hey, when do we want to call it? It's 12:30 for us, 1:30 for Gitch.
Momentarily.
Yeah, let me finish my
Did we say just get ourselves to a good
concrete
Yeah.
production.
What I want to do is hook up power to the space elevator,
Oh, that thing is huge.
and then I am good. With a W, I'm good.
Wow.
You might hit another fucking clearance. What are you talking about? Oh, I'm within the footprint of the building, of course.
Okay, so this is gonna need to be a tier 1.
No, the space elevator doesn't need power, does it?
Nope.
Just saying, you need power, and I'm like, I don't remember needing power. All right. Not even that kind of place more.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right.
Hey. Alright, we need the smart platforms. Smart plating. Well, that sounds like a goal for another day.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's Ryan. Worry about tomorrow's problems.
Precise.
Yeah, I always need so many steel
No, I won't.
plates.
I choose to live. I choose life. You ever just get like the Halo theme song running through your head just all the time?
Mm-hmm.
And then it becomes the NFL Monday Football. Da, 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 da.
That doesn't happen to me.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. They're literally the same song.
Well, you know, Halo song is a mess.
I mean, it's much cooler.
All right. Get you good or
No, I need
got some
I need a bunch of metal plates and then I'll be
to wrap
okay.
up before you head out.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. I need a bunch of metal plates and then I'll be good.
We can help you with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah!
I'll just steal them off this conveyor belt over here.
Work.
There should be a box full.
But yeah, there's a container that probably has a lot more.
Well, the container gets emptied out every time.
That is what happens. Yes.
Yeah.
What I'm saying, there is a container that collects them, but it is feeding into the assembler and it never has any in it.
No. Yes. And what we really should do is kind of tomorrow or whenever you do this next. We will split off some of the plates to go into that box permanently and then not link it into a production system. But that's an upstairs kind of project.
Yeah. Much like I did with the copper, where I had copper wire. You need copper wire to make cable, so I took some of the copper wire, set it aside, so it's just copper wire, and the rest goes in cable.
Yep. All right. How many metal plates do you need? I have about 100.
Well, let's see here. For this part,
I would assume more than that.
I have that. And for this section, it says I will need 30.
Just normal iron plates, or do you need reinforced plates?
Just normal iron plates. Because I'm only doing a tier 1.
I tell you what, they're in the box. I'm gonna go heat up something to eat. Go to bed.
Yeah. Take care.
They're in the personal box.
Good night.
They're in the box as part of the hub, the one that's next to the hub terminal. Yeah, it's in there with the severed head of your. Well, I say your wife, like it's weird. Actually, no. See, I just thought I'd back out of that one completely. I almost said my wife. I'm like, no, I'm married now. I have a wife. And then I said Gandarf's wife. And I'm like, a little weird.
Yeah. Doesn't exist anymore, but
Right, but also like maybe weirder because of that. I'm just saying, like, I'm just gonna back out of the whole thing. No, there's no separate. Well, there are separate heads in here. There's somebody's wives, maybe. I don't know. I didn't know.
anyway, from the box. Oh, what's in the box?
It's in the box. If you're looking at the weird alien organ, it's not somebody's head.
Got it.
Well, not a human's head.
It's
some
probably
alien's head.
not. It's probably not a person's head. All right. Gentlemen, do you want to when you guys trying to do this again? Because I'm gonna plan my extensive D&D schedule around this.
I don't know. Like, I enjoyed playing it, but it
is an awesome game, and I would like to play it.
This is a game that you could also play solo and just have a chill stream. And
It is very chill.
This game is
Yeah.
And
I think I'm probably going to start playing this game quite a bit.
you should. And Gandarf and I can kind of know life this separately.
Yeah.
And we can play this together as our dream fantasy crazy land where what if we did things correctly and argued about it?
Yes, which is we haven't got to that. We're about to enter that stage of arguments of optimization.
The arguments will be good.
Okay, I think, let me just make sure this is going to work.
So it'll work. You believe hard enough.
I mean, for me, it'll be like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and those are the only days. I'm not saying all of those. I'm saying those are the days I can't.
Probably Sunday sounds like the best day for this kind of.
Yeah, I think so. It just depends. I mean, my weekends are usually filled with being a parent and a husband.
Yeah. Well,
And a student.
so
And a student,
Wednesdays
yeah.
I have designated as Wednesday Kim's Day, so I'm not available on Wednesday. On Tuesdays or Thursdays, I usually get together with my buddy Neil, and I will stream afterwards, but it won't be until like 10 Central, so kind of late.
Yeah.
The other day, whether it's Tuesday or Thursday, the other day I'll probably stream.
For me, probably the best would be Monday nights, because I have to get up extremely early on Monday morning because my presence in the motor pool is of vital importance to the operation of the army. So
Yes. Okay. So how about Mondays? We play. Monday is a Satisfactory.
Even if it's not guaranteed every Monday, but like the idea is probably Monday.
Yeah.
Monday, we try and play a game together.
Yeah, no commitment, but like that's the day that probably works. And honestly, that works. But that's what works best for me. I usually play golf on Tuesday, so I can skip golf, but I'd rather, I mean,
Yeah.
I work in finance. I'm supposed to play golf.
Yeah, you don't want to skip golf.
I mean, literally, it could like be quite a bit of money long term to actually know how to play golf. So,
Yeah.
which is
All right.
just
Well,
a
I got to
horrible
auto
thing to
save
say.
in like 7 seconds, so give me 5 more and go ahead and log out.
You got it, buddy.
Complete. Go ahead and log out whenever you're ready.
All right, bro.
Okay.
So you're on, dude.
I think I'm good.
Have a good night, guys.
Where Gitch, where are you?
Where am I?
Are you in a safe spot? You will log in the same spot that you logged out, and you can die while you're logged out if
Oh.
someone else is playing while you're logged in.
Yeah, you stay where you are. Your character stays there.
Okay.
Yeah, so like if you head back to the hub,
Yeah.
is generally the rule of thumb. So like Sidewalk, go ahead and log out of the game.
Well, I'm gonna
That
go
way
into
you
the
can see
bedroom.
what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then don't stand too close to a wall. All right.
So
If you come to me,
Yep.
yeah, on the other side,
there you are.
and you'll see Sidewalk sitting there, crisscross applesauce.
Oh, okay.
That is what happens when you log out.
I see.
So
All right. We talk to you later, guys.
All right. It was fun.
good night, Rhino.
Yep. Peace.
So I can't be close to a wall.
Don't get too close. Yeah, like where I'm at is a good spot.
So I can't sit on the toilet.
No, I would not. I would not risk it.
Why not? What happens?
I would just assume that if you appear in a world and your X, Y, or Z axis, he's yawning like crazy in the microphone, which is perfect. No, you might get shifted a foot to the left, right, up or down,
Okay.
forward or backwards, and if you're in the middle of a wall, you'll just get stuck and die.
Is there a reason I shouldn't just stand out here?
If for example, if I were to play the game, or if Ryan and I were to play the game, your character would literally, like, if you look, he's still sitting there.
Yeah.
If you were to sit here, and if for some reason one of those like fire guys appeared, you could die.
Oh, they'll appear in the middle of our fortress?
They shouldn't. They shouldn't. But
What about up here? Is it
It's
dangerous?
I mean, that might be better. It's just the reason we like to sleep in the little in here thing is because there's only one angle that they could really hit us from. So like this is
I
where I
got
like to sleep, right here.
Does it matter if we're close to each other?
It shouldn't. No.
Or if I just sit right here, I'll be good?
If you sit like right here, where I'm at, and I'll go like right here, like that'll be perfect.
Okay.
You don't sit, you just log out when you're standing.
I got you.
Character will sit naturally.
So just like that.
Yeah, you're good.
Okie doke.
Okay.
That was a lot of fun. Technical difficulties aside.
Yeah, I figured you would really like it, and I think if you start your own world by yourself, you're going to get a lot deeper into the optimization aspect, and you're really going to find some enjoyment.
Yeah, I definitely feel like if it'd be like a Minecraft, like a modded Minecraft kind of thing, like Sky Factory kind of thing. So,
yep, definitely see that.
I could definitely spend much time on such a game as this. All right, man.
Yep.
It was good playing with you.
Yeah, buddy. You have a good night.
You too. I'll talk to you later.
Alrighty.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, and thank you for coming out. If you are catching the VOD or you're here and you like to see this kind of content, go ahead and hit the subscribe or the follow or whatever it is on Facebook. I don't even know. Wherever you're at, hit the buttons, do the things, like, comment. I do a regular podcast type thing with my wife every Friday. We drink wine and just talk about stuff. Wine with the wifey. Sometimes we have guests. Sometimes it's just the two of us. It's always fun. So come on by, check it out. And until next time, keep your head above water.
There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy O.T. The winds blew hard, her bow dipped down. Below me, bully boys blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She'd not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side harpooned and fought her when she dived down low. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was freed. The captain's mind was not on greed, but he belonged to the whaleman's creed. He took that ship in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. For 40 days or even more, the line went slack, then tight once more. Our boats were lost, there were only 4, and still that whale did go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on. The line's not cut and the whale's not gone. The wellerman makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew and all.